No, what do you? There we go. That's important.
There it is. There it is. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome back to Studio C. It has been a hot minute. I have had, you guys know, right? I've had a lot of effort put into this space over the past few years, but I haven't used it quite as much as I would like. This summer, that's going to change. And one of the reasons it's going to change is because of Star Wars Unlimited. We're going to be doing some of that tonight, and as we get deeper into the summer, you're going to definitely see more board gaming stuff coming. I've put, yes, Xanda, the camera works. Thanks, Xanda. You're so helpful. I just love my regulars. I love them so much. Joined, as I was for my my old tournament there with my last tournament time, my buddy Matt Mendoza. There you go. There,
Howdy,
you're
y'all.
over here. So, Matt's here tonight, and we're just going to play some Destiny. He's brought some jank, I've brought some jank, and we're just... I said Destiny. I said Destiny. We were just talking about it.
Sometimes we wish it was Destiny.
We were just talking about it. And so that's what messed me up, because I was that's the mindset I was in. We're going to play some Unlimited and see how it goes. I'm trying some stuff that I've never played, and have you played Krennic at all?
Maybe like 3 games at the most.
Okay, a little bit of Krennic.
A little bit of Krennic.
A little bit of Krennic.
And then I'll talk about what else.
Yeah, I'm curious. You haven't even told me what that is. I'm fascinated.
Yeah.
That'd be fun. So I guess what we can do, just to save time, is just come straight to the good stuff. And it looks like I need to make a small adjustment to the overhead camera.
Oh yeah.
It sometimes rotates on this bar. It's
Just the weight.
It's a quirk. I'm still working. I've actually been looking into counterweights for it, but that ought to do it.
Yeah.
That ought to do it.
Perfect.
Now the trick is that as we look over there, on occasion, you'll be able to see the other player's hand. So try not to do that.
That's true. That's true.
So, anyways, do you want to do open resourcing?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
So that way we can at least.
So you're going first. So I'll close my eyes.
Sure.
And you can show the world what it is you've drawn and talk through your resourcing decisions.
Because I think I'm going to keep this. I don't think I'm going to mulligan it. Okay, so. All right. So we got those, and then obviously that, and I'm thinking it's going to be that, and that. That way we go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then just have this. So I think that's what I want to do here. Again, I have limited experience with this, but that seems correct. So, all right.
Y'all good?
Yep, all good.
All right. So let's try this as well. I have played a little bit of Sabine, but not nearly as much as some folks have. I think those 4 line up very nicely. Losing this, I'm not so concerned about. Losing this early kind of hurts. Yeah, Kyle, that's the name. Let's see. I think that's probably the play. I think that's the play, and because that gives me a nice here, probably here into some other things, and we'll see what I get fed after that. All right, we're good.
Cool.
We're good. All right, so you're on the button to start things off.
Yeah, let me silence my phone real quick.
No worries.
Cool. All right. I just realized it's been like kind of a while since I've actually played.
I haven't played.
me.
It's been a hot minute for me too, so I feel your pain.
So we'll start with the Viper Pro.
Well, then you get to
Let's
see
yeah.
the agonizing decision that I just made with the team.
Yeah. Okay. Dodonna's scary.
He can be.
Yeah.
The trick is you got to get him out at the right time.
Right.
All right. I think the right play is that.
Sure. And
Sure.
take.
Okey-doke. That doesn't feel so terrible, does it? But what am I going to do here? Do I keep you and ditch you? I feel like I do. I feel like I do. Do it. Don't like it. I'm doing it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
You're up, sir.
All right. So, I will go ahead and pop the ECL, and we'll do the
Smash!
super laser
She takes a
guy
couple.
thing.
I get to use my own tokens, and I've never
Yeah.
used those before. That's
No.
pretty cool.
Oh yeah, so just 2. You're right.
Yeah, just 2.
Just 2.
Just 2.
And then that's it for me.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and do what we do here, and just smash into your base for 5.
Yeah. That's a thing.
So I am told.
So I'll trade the probe droid for the fleet lieutenant.
I think now I want to do this. Now that I have a health lead. This is the part I think of this deck that it's going to take me a while to wrap my brain around.
Yeah, Mark has played like nothing but Sabine, and
Right.
he's like that's literally the most.
That reminds me.
Like the hardest thing to learn about playing that character is learning when to do that and when not to.
So, Xander, to answer your question, each of our bases, and I guess I can cheat and show you this, for example. Each base has an action tied to it, right? And what they call an epic action, which means once per game you can trigger that effect on your turn as you decide to do something. But when you do that, it's one and done forever. And so we use the little tokens to basically represent the fact that that action has been used.
Right. Or I already took
Yeah,
that,
okay.
so-
All right, so then I'm obviously done at this point.
Cool.
Technically, I did that in the wrong order.
Hey, I'm trying to be better about my...
I need to be better about it, and I'm
because
just
there
not.
are some people who care enough to say
Well,
something.
if it's a good habit to get into doing it right, because I think if you ever find yourself in like the high tiers of play or whatever, that they're going to be sticklers about it.
Correct.
As they should be. I
Right.
get it.
Yeah, especially like with this game where there's actually going to be some money on the line.
Yeah.
Unlike Destiny.
It's been interesting to watch how quickly the cash tournaments like sprung up around Unlimited.
They went really fast. Because
Yeah.
I think the biggest one, there was a 5K that took place in Florida.
And there was that 4K in Richmond.
Yes, that is right.
So
crazy.
yeah,
It's
lots,
wild.
a lot of little just random like, let's put together a 1K. They had one up in Dallas.
That's true.
That's the one that Lawton came in second in.
That's right. What am I gonna do here? I'll go ahead and deploy Crane.
It's the boy. Let's hear it for the boy. Let me think about this. How would that work? That would not do what I want it to do. But she's going to get thumped off the board unless I do something with her. So why don't we do... See, she's got 1 HP left. So Dodonna ain't going to cut it. So I can either just go into the base and accept her death, which is perhaps not a terrible play. I think I'm going to do that. Let's just put 3 into your base.
Sure. And then, yeah, we'll take her out.
Okay. And don't forget your restore.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
All right. So now then, I think I'm going to do this in the hope that it matters and hope you're not sitting on the right card to blow her away, which you are.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Which is unfortunate for me,
Yep.
but c'est la vie. Okay. So then back to here then.
Okay. I will take the initiative.
Sure. And it appears that I will be completed at this stage.
Okay.
Because that won't kill Krennic. It occurs to me...
Oh, you can't even use it on him.
Oh, non-leader.
Yeah.
You're right. Good point.
Yeah.
Non-leader. Yep. It would appear that I'm done.
Okay.
So, yeah. Woof. I really like having this card in my hand. But... I think I'm going to have to... I'll have to be on 5, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because I'm up to 6.
Yeah, you should be one ahead of me. Okay. All you, sir.
All right. You know what? I think I'm going to just be a little aggressive. And I'll overwhelming barrage to clear that.
Flat.
And then he's...
Yeah, here, no.
Oh, yeah.
Experience, temporary. There we go.
Cool.
That's one of the things. Like the next time we go to one of these tournaments and I do a tournament cast, I'm gonna make a little cheat sheet for those guys. It's like use these for temporary bonuses.
Right.
Use these as experience tokens.
Right.
That is irritating, but you're doing it right. You're keeping me off the board, which is the 100% the right way to play it.
Yeah.
So then, I am kind of hosed here, kids. Life is not good. This feels terrible, but I'm doing it anyway.
Okay. Yeah, you have to make me... I think I just want to hit face. Because you're 1 and Sabine's deployed. Sabine's done.
Yeah, she's done. In fact, I should mark her to
There we
remind
go.
myself.
Yeah, I'll just go ahead and hit your base for 4.
Sure thing.
And restore 2 on my side.
Yeah, baby. So I'm down to 5. Actually, I should get one of these and do that.
Perfect.
I will take the initiative, apparently.
Yep. And I will pass.
Okay.
So this clears. Oof. I think that's the right play.
How do we want to do this, kids? I like the idea of this card. I'm just not sure it's the right play at this moment. But I got to keep something on the board. So let's try it.
Yeah. No, that's pretty good.
Because by now I could be looking at Vader. At least this way, you can't throw him off the board in one hit.
Right. We'll do a cell block guard.
Sure thing. Wolf.
Wolf's cool. So we'll do 3 to your base.
Okay.
And I'll...
You will not.
Oh yeah, Wolf.
You will not.
That's it.
But
That's
I
what
will
he
take
does.
3.
That's what he does. Okay. This kind of feels bad, but I'll power the dark side.
Okay. So somebody has to die.
Yeah.
Man. I kind of like 2 tubes, but I'm feeling it's going to be 2 tubes.
Yeah.
Because I really got to keep Wolf on the board to keep Krennic under control until I deal with him.
Right.
So, yeah, probably has to be 2 tubes.
Okay.
Initiative?
Pass.
Okay.
Oh Lord.
Now we're talking, kids, maybe. All right. Am I going
And
to...
then Wolf, that's persistent, or
This
he has
is
to attack
when played
now?
that round, and then he has to
And then
attack.
attack,
He has
okay.
to attack.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see. Do I want to resource something? Survey says... Survey says no,
Okay.
I think. Nah, I'll hold him. I'll
Okay.
hold him. All right, so in order to get his text to trigger, we will hit your base for 3. He is a Saboteur.
Oh, he is a Saboteur.
So-
that's fun. That's a card like
You don't see a lot of Saboteur, do you?
You don't.
forgot-
And you
I
don't
forgot
really
to do
see
that
a lot
last
of
turn.
Wolf. Like you see him as a tech card.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So we'll go ahead and play Vader.
Yep. Figured that was coming sooner or later.
Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We will just go ahead and do the Death Trooper. So he's actually going to hit the Cell Block Guard.
Okay, and then two to him.
2 to him. And then Vader.
You can only attack the Dona if you're going to ambush with him.
I'm trying to decide if I actually even want to hit the Donna. Taking 6
Hurts.
hurts.
Feels
And
bad.
and then you have Tarkin Town to clean him up. No, we're not gonna hit him.
Okay, you're just gonna play him like normal, not gonna
Yeah,
ambush.
yeah, no
okay,
ambush.
sure thing.
Then let me get these out of the way.
I will, however, Tarkin Town that guard out of my way.
Sure. So we'll hit base for 3.
Okay, and heal 2.
No, because you swung with Wolf.
I did. You're right. Thank you. Haha. But I can't do anything about the damage. Damage just does its thing. All right. So then, I think the play. Now, dicey. I'm not sure this is going to matter a whole lot. Do I do it? I think you just got to go for it here in the hope that it matters. And just hit your base for 8.
Yeah, that seems pretty strong.
Yeah, guys, I have alerts turned off for this because
Oh, here.
we're trying to focus on just play. Hopefully, port it over to the YouTubes. So I don't want alerts cluttering that up. Après vous, signor.
You took the initiative, or what? No,
I just swung.
Okay,
so the
yeah.
initiative.
I'll take the initiative.
You may choose the initiative if you like, sir.
Yeah, I'll take the initiative.
Okay, and then I think I will. Let's see. You're close to sitting on lethal, aren't you? I gotta math this out. You're gonna take 3 more for sure.
3?
Dodona, that's a rebel,
Oh
buddy.
yeah. It is a rebel. Huh?
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Okay, and I can get you to 20 with Sabine. But that puts me, I think that means all I have to do is swing in with Dodona unless you have an answer for him.
Right.
So, yeah, we'll take the risk. We'll hit us both for 1.
Sure.
That's maybe a mistake, but I'm doing it anyway. This is like the first time I've ever really played Sabine, so I don't know. I won't pretend that I know what I'm doing. Sure. Okay, I'm good.
Okay.
I will hold what I got.
Okay.
No resourcing. Let's see if I get Avenger to this turn.
Okay. So we'll do 6
It's large, it's in charge, it's a cargo juggernaut.
cargo.
So you get to heal for 4.
Yes. And it has a shield.
What do I have here? I have 12? 12. All right. Okay. Now I have to try to find a way to salvage this train wreck I have put myself into. Dodona pushes you back down to 22, which means that then, unless you can kill him in one hit, the Wing Leader can finish you off.
Oh, yeah.
So let's try it. Let's go 6 to base.
Okay. What am I doing?
There you go.
So then I'll...
Yep, you've got your restore. Yep,
yeah,
yep.
so I'll kill the Fleet Lieutenant.
He has 4 health.
Oh, he does have 4 health.
He's 4/4.
Dodonna messes everything up.
This is the longest I've ever seen a Dodonna stay on the
Yeah,
board.
I just had no way. I had no way to get rid of him. Because even Vader
doesn't kill him.
Right.
He's so much more irritating than Veers because because Veers is a 3/3. It's like any chump can kill Veers,
Correct.
but for some reason Jan Dodonna,
Yep.
crotchety old man, is like much harder to kill. I never have figured that out.
Yeah, I think that's it then. Because if I can't, I mean,
well, you're gonna get some restore.
Right.
That might help, but I don't think so.
It doesn't
in the
buy
end.
me enough time.
I don't think it buys you enough.
So I'll do 3 into your base.
Okay,
and restore
sure.
2.
So there's 2 here. There, we just pull it back and throw out a 5.
There you go.
There we go. So there we go. And then you restored 2, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. So then I hit you for 4 while he's still alive.
Right. And then that's it, because I can't.
Because you don't. And, I don't think unless you have something to murder the Wing Leader, that's not enough.
No.
Okay.
That's what. I don't know why I always forget that it's the +1 health.
Yeah.
Because you see Dodonna, but not enough to where
you don't. And he's a ton of fun, but I guess most of the time he just dies so quick.
Correct. Okay.
All right, clean all this mess up.
Yeah.
Something like that. Something like that. Who was that? Oh, we got a raid. Welcome in, Raiders. How we doing?
Let's see.
There we go.
Okay. Definitely gonna.
Yeah, and I got to look at my. I don't know that I have anything to do here. I might. Let me have a peek. Oh, I kind of like these. I don't know that I need. Well, maybe. This is a no. These are no's. These are kind of maybes. What the hell would I take out, though? I don't even know. I don't even know, kids.
We're taking out 4 or no 5. No 4. So
I gotta say, I think
I kind of want that.
No, I'm just. You know what? I'm gonna let it ride.
Sure.
I'm just gonna see. I want to see. There's some things that in my sideboard that I'm like, I could swap that in, but you know what? I just want to see how it does without it.
Okay.
I'm just curious.
Actually, we'll leave those.
I'm just curious. We're gonna shuffle it up. We're just gonna shuffle and go, baby.
I knew there were definitely 2 things that I wanted. Because I wanted them in the main board.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, so this isn't anyone's particular Krennic build. It's kind of like a blend of a bunch of them that I found. And then, while watching a couple of videos today about Krennic, that was kind of the consensus, is there's literally no, out of all of the, stuff that's winning the turn, because Krennic has been winning a few of the bigger tournaments.
He's been consistent for a while.
But
he's not a bad leader.
But there's
by
a
any
million different builds.
Yeah,
there's just so many strong cards.
I don't think there's a wrong way to build him, frankly.
No, there's really
I've seen hard control, the one that you and I called Andrews.
That's kind of.
I figured that's kind of where you headed.
Yeah.
Because you talked in the tournament that you had really enjoyed.
Oh yeah.
You were watching that this is how I want. That's the deck that I wish had existed. I would have built that.
Right.
The kind of mid-rangey, not really hard control, maybe some little control elements. You've got Power of the Dark Side, you've got Takedown, that kind of thing. And the nice thing about playing Villain Blue is that if you want to sideboard that stuff, you have access to it.
Correct.
Right? If it turns out that you need it, you can keep it around. Or if your local meta, veers that way, you can keep it handy. That Polish tournament, right? We talked about when we were doing our tournament cast. That was the first time I'd seen, Krennic, I think, kind of get acknowledged as, oh, this might be a thing.
Right.
And I remember reading that guy's deck list, and I either saw in Talson, the red is 100% more aggro. Red is very much the aggro color in the game.
Yeah.
I remember reading either an interview with him or somebody talking about the deck list, and he had like one Super Laser Blast, and it was in the sideboard.
Yep.
But basically, his point was, I keep it on the list because in his tournament with open deck lists, they see it and they have to acknowledge, they have to respect the
Correct.
the existence of it,
Yep.
right? The threat of it.
Yep.
And I always thought, that's actually really clever.
Oh yeah.
That's like a whole level that I've never really had to play a card game at before.
Right.
Because I've never played games, I think, other than Destiny, I
Sure,
suppose,
yeah.
with sideboards.
Right.
Back when I was playing, 30 years ago, playing, the old Decipher Star Wars CCG events or Babylon 5 or whatever, your deck was your deck.
Correct.
Like, that was it, All right, you want to do open resourcing decisions again?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, give me a minute. All right. Yeah, we're good. Go ahead.
Okay, let's see. So that's something I brought in the sideboard, and it's, I think, pretty useful in this matchup.
Apparently quite relevant if you brought it in.
Yeah, that can go, because it's a little too slow, maybe. And then... I feel like going that way. Yeah. So let's do that. All right, I'm good.
All good?
Yeah.
All right. Let's take a peek here. Oh, goodness. This might be a mulligan. Yeah, that has to be a mulligan. That's a terrible hand. Give me a minute here.
Yep.
We got to try that again.
I thought about it, but I feel like if I see a piece of ramp, that it's just worth. Unless the rest of it is garbage.
Unless the rest is quite literally unplayable.
Yes.
It's probably worth keeping.
Correct.
Hi, gorgeous.
Hi.
How you doing?
Better now.
Oh, what? Because you sneezed?
No, I got a shower.
Oh, okay.
That's always a game changer.
Say hi. Say hi, Ginger. She snuck in when you guys weren't looking. All right, let's try this
Got a
again.
game in yet?
Yeah, one game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who won?
I did, but it was one of those. It was one of those things that it did not look good for a while.
What are you playing now?
Sabine, this is Sabine. I've gone Sabine
You did Sabine Red, right?
Sabine Red, yeah. I had a Sabine Green deck built,
I remember.
and what I decided was, there's been so many of the new cards spoiled that start to make the double aspect decks start to look a little more attractive, And I'm kind of like, okay, I'm going to, at some point, we were talking about this yesterday. I was explaining to her that one of my favorite new spoiled cards is Poe.
Yes.
Because I've loved the mechanics around Cassian Andor as a leader, but it just never really felt like the cards in hand was a real benefit.
Yep.
Then they print Poe Dameron, and it's like, oh, hello.
Yep.
Now I have a reason to have cards in my hand. Let's go.
Yep.
Right. So that's a double red deck. I'm absolutely going to be looking into.
Yeah.
Or at least red something. I may not do double red, but I'll figure it out.
Yep.
But I think you could get away with double red.
Yeah, I mean, some of the double red aspect, the one they showed off today, Call to War or the Chaos of War. Or
Chaos of War or something
yes,
like that, yeah.
Yeah, that looks amazing.
That's a fun looking card.
Yeah.
That's a fun looking card. Okay. Close your eyes again. I got to do resourcing. Okay, so this is a much better opening hand for me. I can 100% make this work. I just have to figure out what I'm going to leave behind. I think I want to keep. These are in here specifically for this kind of a matchup. So I think what I want to do is that. That looks really good. Yeah, we're going to keep that. So I'm going to resource those two.
Oh, have fun.
Will do. All right, you're up, sir.
Perfect. All right.
You got it. Let's go.
So it's gonna look pretty similar. So
Hey, this feels like you've seen this before.
yeah. Okay. What does Saw do?
I was waiting for that.
Yeah.
Most people have no idea what Saw Gerrera does.
Each opponent will play an event. They must do. Okay, yeah.
And I've always loved this card.
That's very fun.
I've always loved this card
again,
because it's
like
like the
the
ultimate bite me to control decks.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah,
Since
just
you
go ahead and heal 3 off your vigilance.
exactly. All right. Now let's see. Since you've gone ground, let's go to the air.
I'll take the initiative.
Sure. with it being 25 all, I think I want to get a lead before I use Sabine.
Sure.
So I'm going to pass.
Okay.
Make sure I set everything up right. Yes. Okay, good. Oh, hello. Those and one of those. Hey, that looks familiar. Have some of that yourself.
And then I'll do 3 for a resupply.
Yep, sounds good. I think I'm going to... Okay, I have 2 options here. This feels a little too early, so let's do that.
Don't you got the on?
Oh,
when
right,
played.
that's right. When played.
Yep.
This shows you how often I play Rebel. Look at the top card. You may put it on the bottom. Okay, I may.
Right.
Otherwise, leave it on top. Okay. So the question is, do I want this card or not? And the answer is yes. I want that card.
Yep.
So there we go. Back to you.
Claim.
Okay. And our old buddy 2 tubes.
Yeah.
And still tied. So I'm gonna keep following my mental thought process
Sure.
of no real advantage there for the moment. So
Okay.
I'm gonna pass.
Fair.
Okay. Yep, we definitely wanted that card, but now I have a very irritating choice to make. What do we do, ladies and gentlemen? What do we do? I think the answer is... this. I don't know what to do. I think it's still too early for you.
I'm gonna go ahead and just trade with 2
I
tubes.
figured that was
Yeah.
was coming. All right. So now I have to figure out how I want to play this. I think this is the right play.
Okay.
I think. Let's find out. That feels like, on a Sabine turn, that feels like the right play, because I have the opportunity to get 3 uses out of that,
Right.
depending on what you have over there.
Sure. So I'm going to
Power the dark side.
Power the dark
yeah,
side.
yeah. And for me, I think the correct answer to that is for poor R2 to bite it.
Yeah.
I think that's... I feel like that's, as sad of a casualty as that is, I feel like that's the right answer. Okay, so then we do 4 to your base.
Yep. And I'll do another probe droid. Saw and the fighters for freedom. Okay.
I almost did the fighters, but I looked at Red 3 and went, you know what? I think that's a better...
yeah, red 3 on the
I think that's a better call.
on the Sabine.
On the
turn.
Sabine coming out turn, I felt like that was a better call.
Right.
All right, so then I'll use Sabine's game text to do 1 to each.
Okay. All right. I'll take the initiative.
Okay. So then we'll bring her out. And then she will... Do I want to kill the probe droid? Probably not. No. Let's just go straight to the face. That's 4 to your face. Yeah. Okay. I am Dunzo.
Okay.
Okay. I hate it, but I think it's the right play anyway, so let's do it.
So we'll just start with 6 for
Something's dying. What are we killing?
Yeah, let's kill red 3. And heal 5.
Yep. All right. I think what I want to do is I kind of feel like I need to do it this no. What are you doing? What are you doing? Don't be stupid. 3 to base.
That's me at 10.
I'm like, I'll play cards. No. Why don't you actually like
Yeah.
attack with your units before they get removed, you dummy?
3 to base.
Sure thing. 3 more.
We'll bring Krennic out.
Show thing.
And then 2 to base. Restore 2.
Yep. And then we'll put 1 more on your base with Fighters for Freedom.
Yes.
Right? Just a red card. Any red card, any red card.
Any red
Perfect.
card. And I'll take the initiative.
Sure thing. I would appear to be done.
Okay.
I am not resourcing this round. I have that wrong. There.
We'll do 3 for Cell Block Guard.
Okay. Let's spend 1 to get rid of your Sentinel and deal a point of damage to your base.
Yeah. And you know what? I should have done this first. I'm gonna take out 2 tubes.
Ah!
And
heal 2.
Heal 2.
Yep. All right. So, how do we want to do this now? I think the answer is 3 to your base.
Another one.
Well, those guys are irritating. Because only the front... This guy still has it.
Correct.
The other guy got rid of it. Well, you're going to end up cleaning out the stupid fighters, so let's get 1 more point off of them. Now let's get a saw on the board.
Okay.
1 more point of damage to your base.
Yes. Can't kill the fighters. It's 4 health. That's annoying.
Now I really need a Jantidona to float to the top of my deck. Come on, baby, let's go.
Yeah, that would be annoying. You know what? I'm gonna push 3 to your base.
Sure thing. That puts me at 12. Let's get rid of... I have to get rid of this guy,
Yeah.
so we'll do that. And he's got 3 on him.
I'll take the initiative.
Sure thing. 3 more to your base. And then that would appear to be done. I would appear to be done.
Okay.
Interesting. Interesting, ladies and gentlemen. Am I resourcing things? I think the answer remains no. Let's go ahead and resource 1. I don't think I'm going to need that. I'm not used to having this many ground units in play.
Right.
Ordinarily, crap dies.
All
All right, you're up, sir.
I'm trying to clean them all up.
I know.
Let's... Krennic's gonna kill the fighters. For
Yeah, baby.
freedom.
Splat.
And heal 2.
I think... Oh, I have to... Okay, he's in my way. So I have to do something with him no matter what.
Right.
Okay. the 2 experience on Sabine, I think.
Okay.
Is that the right play? I might... You know? How much health do you have? You have 9 health left? You have 9 health left.
Mm-hmm.
Put him on Saw.
Okay. Interesting.
So Adaldro, and I should make the time for this. There's a ton of good YouTube videos out there that you can learn the game if you're interested. It just takes the time to sit down and watch them. The mechanics are pretty straightforward, honestly.
How do I want to deal with this? I have 9. That's... I'm really only preventing... Yeah, okay. So I'm going to pay 5
Okay.
for Vanquish,
Okay.
which I know I have
So you
to...
take 2,
2.
and then Saw bites it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
Okay.
that's right.
All right. Well, let's do this.
Okay. So I'll do 4 to your base.
Yep, because Krennic.
Yeah.
Where am I on it? So I'm going to 16. So I need that. I will Tarkentown, your guard.
Yep.
I think I'm going to be 1 shy. You bought yourself another turn, you skanky bastard.
No, because you're going to have to hit it regardless. So we'll play the last
Yep,
one.
there you go. Yep, that's the way to do it.
Yeah.
Well, we'll go ahead and do 3 to your base.
Yep. 3 years.
Okay. Okay, so I did. Are we really tied? We are tied. Look at that. You're keeping up with me. I didn't authorize this. Is that right?
No, you're...
I should be ahead. A little ahead?
You're a little ahead.
So I have 19. I have 6 health left, and you have... What are you showing? 8, 6. You
4
have
health.
4 health. Okay. Okay. I'll get it right in a minute. Okay, so I just attacked.
Yep. Or... I played this.
You...
Yeah,
Okay.
you attacked. I played this.
Okay, so it's on. So it's to me then. I can
Yep.
take initiative here.
Yes.
I probably should.
Mm-hmm.
Although, admittedly, if I attack you now, you'll end the round on 1.
Right.
And unless you have something to clear out both space units on your first action, it doesn't matter.
Right.
You'll be able to restore 2, though, but that's not enough to get over the A-wing.
No.
I think otherwise, if I don't claim now, I'm talking through this. I'm looking at the camera. I'm talking through this because this is the decision point where most people screw up.
Right.
You have 4 health left. If I don't attack you now, I'll get the first action, but you'll still heal, and then I'll still. I'm leaving you out.
Right.
I think I have to go ahead and push through the damage now.
Okay.
And even though knowing I'm going to go in to the next round down an action, like not
Right.
getting that first action.
Yeah.
I think you being on 1 health,
Sure.
knowing that I don't know what's in your hand, but I have to assume you're going to
Well-
open with Krennic.
I'm going to have 3 health. Because you have to hit him.
You're right. I can't hit your base. Thank
Right.
you. Thank you.
You
thank
get the
thank
1
you.
damage through.
You're right. I'd get this no matter what.
Right.
You're right, but I can't. But just smash. So taking initiative is the right play.
I think taking initiative.
taking initiative is the right play.
Yeah.
That gives me more of an opportunity to come up like a fleet lieutenant or something that might
Correct.
just be able to seal the game.
Right.
Okay. All right.
Let's see.
Okay. And I got to figure out if I'm going to resource anything. I think no. This is going to be the last round, one way or the other.
Sure.
Either I'm going down or you're going down. One of the two. Okay, so now we're actually in a position where you only have to swing twice, and I still have to push through 2 attacks through the stupid sentinel.
So yeah, you were basically.
I think I was screwed either way.
I think you're screwed either way, but I think the only time you do take the initiative there is if you had like the fleet lieutenant in your hand and you weren't just.
If I had the fleet lieutenant, I would have just done it. I'd be like,
Correct.
"This game's over. I just have
Right.
to come in first."
But we're both like top, or you had one card in your hand, right?
I had one card in my hand.
Yeah.
I was just questioning what I was drawing. I didn't draw it, obviously, or we wouldn't be talking about it right
Right.
now. So I'm trying to figure out if there's a way out of this train wreck that I've created for myself. Now, I don't think that there is.
Okay.
But between the Sentinel and the region you're getting off of Krennic, I don't think I can get there.
Okay.
You're talking about, okay, Xander wants to see, he wants me to show the Sentinel. Give me a minute. So you're looking at the cell block guard, which is this guy here. I can remove the cell block guard. So I'll just show you what I've got.
Sure.
This is not a help.
Nope.
This is maybe a small help, but probably not. This has the potential to be useful. I could open with this and remove the cell block guard
Right.
and I don't know, draw a card.
Yeah.
And unless that card is
Fleet
a
lieutenant.
fleet lieutenant,
Right.
I probably still lose. So I think what I have to do is just try it
Okay.
and see where it goes, knowing that it probably won't matter.
Right.
So we'll play aggression. We'll deal 4 damage to the cell block guard,
Right.
and I'll draw a card. That was not it. That was a good card, but that was not it. And I can't play this card because it's too expensive anyway, because I drew an attack pod.
Gotcha.
So I think that's it. Now I get rid of this guy, but you've still got enough damage showing to push through. So go ahead and take your next action. I think you still get there. You just go smash me for 3.
4.
It's 4, yes. No, 3.
Krennic. Or yeah, 3, 3,
3. It's
You're
Krennic.
right,
Krennic's only 3.
Never mind.
Okay, so
and then I heal too.
yeah, and I think the restore
Is what buys
is
me the
what
time.
does it. Because now because you get 2 back. So now we flop. Now I'm 1 hit away. I can't kill him. Oh, I can kill him.
Yeah, you can kill
So
him.
basically, I have to do this.
You have to do
I have to kill the probe droid.
Right. So you
Okay, so I take 3 back.
Take 3 back.
Okay.
And then now I'm going to play 4, 6, 7.
There's a Vader.
Dooku.
Dooku.
So I'm going to kill that.
Yes, you can. Ah! Okay.
And he has a shield.
Okay. You do take 1 to base when I murder the probe droid because of Sabine.
Yes. So that gets you.
That gets me a little closer. I'm now only 5 points away. So
Correct.
I have 3 left. You have 5 left.
Right.
Let me clean this up.
Oh, yeah, me too.
What do I have? This is 7, 12. There. So once again, I think I'm in the position of I have to take this will not win me the game. I think I have to take the initiative
Okay.
in the hopes that I draw into the card that might let me win the game.
Right.
Now, especially now that I can attack in either arena because the Sentinel's gone.
Yes.
Okay.
And
So
I'm only sitting on 1 resource.
and I'm obviously not going to get hit again this round. So let's hold the initiative.
Okay. And I'll pass.
Okay. Now here's a question.
Uh-huh.
Why not ECL? Oh no, Dooku's too expensive.
He's too expensive.
Okay,
Yeah, he's too expensive.
I will go ahead and resource that because I can.
Okay.
And it's not a fleet lieutenant,
But
it is just enough.
Yep.
So the heroic sacrifice means Sabine. So I draw a card, which isn't a fleet lieutenant.
Yeah. So I get
She
hit for 5.
she swings for 4 plus 5, and I barely squeak out a win.
Yeah. Good game.
Oh,
Yeah, that was close.
that was very close.
Because, like, I had that.
You're about to
for
heal.
more-
Like,
for
yeah,
more-
I mean,
was about to
you're
heal
blue,
6
right?
that- 6
And
that round.
I'm sitting on this guy,
Yeah.
right? This is the only one of the deck, and the more now that I've played this a couple of times, I really do think that I think that I'm not I think I'm gonna put more of those in.
Sure. Yeah.
Wolf is really solid,
Yeah.
and I think all you keep. There's one in the base, but I think what I would do is I probably want to put some in the sideboard,
Sure.
and swap them in for this kind of matchup.
Right.
Because Krennic is not going anywhere. He's really good.
No, I think he's
He's not ever going to not be relevant.
for sure. Because yeah, like the other blue villain is Gar Saxton. That's like a completely different deck.
I don't think Gar is going to be particularly Healy.
No.
Aiden is so weird. I have never really figured that girl out, right?
Yeah, I don't know what they were kind of their idea. What
Yeah,
they
me neither.
was.
I haven't quite figured that out yet. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. I'm gonna swap decks. You want to
Same.
stick with that? Okay.
No, I'm gonna swap too. I
Okay.
just wanna
So
play
we'll clear the battleground.
see what because I enjoyed that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That,
I'm
it
on the
didn't-
wrong
it-
screen.
Like watching
There we
it is really exciting, but maybe it's because like I just don't know the ins and outs
Yeah.
and playing it at the
Thank
high
you,
level
Xander.
kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. But that was just kind of okay.
I'm going to try. This.
Also, I think what I heard is people were saying like you really should hard mulligan for the Inferno 4.
You know, it's wild, but I feel like that with that card, the deck starts better
correct.
because you get that little bit of drib and drab, just damage early.
Because I think the idea is that you have 6 pieces of ramp, and that
and that
you
just-
only want to see one. So if
You only
can
really need one or two.
Correct. So if you're top decking them and you could throw them on the bottom and get rid of them, and then actually see cards that you want, you're gonna have an overall.
So what is this? You haven't told me what this is yet.
Han
Han Green.
Green.
Ah, excellent. I want to see this deck.
Yeah. This is not like the
which
full
green? We doing
casino-
ECL?
No, Echo Base.
Echo base. Love it.
Echo Base.
Okay, love it.
This is not like the casino version of it.
I'm okay with that. I think
This is just like the mid-rangey good stuff.
I understand the idea behind Casino Han,
Yeah.
but to me, it's so
a little too
it's
much.
too random.
Yeah.
There's a little too much randomness in it for me. I'm really interested to try this because I have always wanted to make Palp work. I was so excited to see Trey's deck when we were casting the tournament, and watching him play it, I'm like, can I play that?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Right.
Like he's so. It's like a control deck without control cards in it.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
Very funny.
It's so weird. I'm just not sure I can do it, right?
Yeah.
What I love about this is there's so many amazing hero green cards.
There are. They're all like really fun and
so many
interesting.
amazing hero green cards.
Like I really like Bright Hope. I just think
Bright Hope is a great
I
card.
just think it's a fun card. It's got a fun ability. It's got
Oh, come on.
very interesting stat line.
Hold on a minute. We're gonna make a change here.
Sure.
bugging me.
Oh, I've got that set up wrong.
Okay, I see what I got to do now. One of my Stream Deck buttons is not programmed to clear some of my new background material that I've put in. So we're gonna make a manual change here. Let's come back to here. That's not supposed to happen. Okay, let's try this again. Hello. All right, I need you, and I'll have to fix the Stream Deck later. What do we want? Let's see. You know what? You're playing Echo Base. Let's do Echo
Yeah,
Base.
there you go.
There we go. A little Echo Base action. All right, love it. You cut this, right?
Yep.
Okay, you're fine.
Cool.
Come back to here and do that, and then pull that away.
Okay. I have no idea how to play this deck. I watched Trey play this deck like 5 times, and I
Yeah.
still don't think I know how to play this deck.
Sure. I have a bit more experience with this than Krennic.
I think I have to keep this.
Okay.
I think I have to keep this. Okay, I'm gonna let you do your thing. Now, just because I'm curious, how much research have you done in this other than just kind of working together a deck list? Like, have you watched?
This
folks
I've
try it
watched.
out?
This I've watched a bit more of, and
Okay.
like looked at the discussion around this a little bit more. So like, I know that I'm supposed to mulligan this,
Okay.
but I don't want to. But I know I'm supposed to.
Does that mean I can open my eyes right now?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Like I know, like he's the only one of in the deck, and you kind of want to see him through U-wing, right? Because it's just like a good combo.
That way you can kind of load up and then follow up with
and
him.
this is gonna feel bad to
In your opening
resource
hand, yeah, you don't want
him
to
because
waste him. That's gonna
just
feel
gonna
awful.
feel really bad.
Yeah, that's gonna feel
And
terrible.
then like against you, I kind of don't want this early.
Because it doesn't really help early, I don't
Correct,
think.
because I don't want to just hit a piece of ramp with it, which would be
Yeah.
like the idea. But that deck's
mean-
weird. Like it's not that big of a deal if you get the ramp off.
No, I don't think so.
Not compared to other control
No.
decks. So yeah, I'm gonna mulligan.
Okay.
Because it's just not great.
That's correct, Xanda. Here, I'll show you real fast.
Echo base is a standard 30 point base, right? So the that's exactly right, Adeldrell. You'd be surprised. I've actually got a few Rebel decks rolling around in my brain, and I still want to make Cassian work. It's gonna happen next set.
Right.
I'm telling you right now. But
Yeah,
yeah,
there's
so-
finally a payoff for cards in hand.
Exactly. Poe gives red a payoff for cards in hand. Red hero, I should say. Thank you for the resub, Spaz. So, Xanda, typical bases,
Like Echo.
right, are just 30 health. It's a base. You have a base. You're playing it for the health number and the aspect. Cards like Energy Conversion Lab or my Tarkin Town in the last game. There's one in each color at the moment that has that once per game action on it, and in order to obtain that action, you start with 5 less HP. Okay, I'll close my eyes. Sorry. Do your resourcing.
Oh
thing.
yeah.
Yep. You're good.
So we got 2 of those. So one of those is going away. We have an opener. We have this. I actually don't know how I feel about this card into the matchup. This is like really good. I think because this feels really bad to do this, but into this matchup, which I don't have a ton of experience into.
And
You're
you're in good company. Neither one of us do.
In this matchup, I have 0 experience with.
Neither one of us do. You're in good company.
So I really just don't think these do a whole lot for me. So we're just gonna go with that and see what happens.
Okay, we good?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So, I 100% want to keep this, one of those, and this is my opener. This is debatable, but I kind of don't want to throw this away. I think this is an easy resource. I think I end up having to give up one of these. I kind of don't want to give this up, but I think so I won't. I think we're going to do this. And that'll be the opening hand, and then we'll resource these 2 and go from there. That might be a mistake, but we'll give it a shot. Okay, I'm good.
Go.
You're up, sir.
All right. So we'll do.
Thank you, Xanda. I appreciate it.
The really strongly statted.
Hey, there you go.
2 drop.
Stat lines are good, I heard.
But man, there's some crazy stat lines in this next set.
I'm looking forward
that I've
to
seen
it.
so far.
He is not nearly as exciting as your stat line.
He's pretty cool. Though.
But he's pretty good.
We'll take the initiative.
I'm done.
Okay.
That is exactly the kind of card I was hoping to see, ladies and gentlemen. Here's my struggle. I got to figure out how to play it on the board. I think I'm going to end up resourcing this clown anyway, and I hate every minute of it. Am I going to do this? Am I really going to do this? Oh, this is going to feel terrible, but I'm going to do it. I hate it. I hate it, and I did it anyway.
We're gonna do that. All right.
All you, sir.
All right. I'm just gonna kill Wolf, I think.
Okay. Oh, sigh. I think the play is this into this, and then those 2 on turn 5. Let's try that. Let's see if I can make that work. So then, let's go. Let's try that.
And I'll do 3, 4 resupply.
Show thing, boss man.
I am going to take the initiative, I think.
Okay.
Sure, that sounds good. Let's do that.
And I'll pass.
Okay. Ugh, I hate everything I'm about to do. That feels terrible. I'd almost rather resource this than resource that. But I can't. I can't afford to.
All you.
Bottom of the ninth. Bonds is up again. What are we gonna do? What if I do this? If I do that, the plan was to do that and do a really nice little double turn next turn. Let's start with 3 to your base.
Sure.
Start the long climb.
We'll do 5 and I'll traitorous.
Oh, that was rude. You're so rude. At least I got damage out of him or
True.
something. Or something, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing.
It's so important in this game. Like that's like the biggest mistake I see new players making is not swinging when they like at the top. There are some caveats to that, but I think good rule of thumb when you're learning the game and you're still learning.
Attack first, play later.
Yeah, correct.
I agree with you.
Right.
I think much of the time people get so excited to put cards on the board,
Right.
they forget to realize that a unit in the field is vulnerable.
Right.
But a unit, so get something out of it before it either gets attacked or knocked off by some other event or
Yep.
something like that,
Yep.
right? The game is not kind to things. Do not stay on the board very long.
No.
it is very rare to see units stay on the board more than like 3 turns.
Correct.
All right, I think the play. Ooh, I hate this. Is command.
Okay.
Take Yularen back
Sure.
and resource this card.
Okay. 3 to base.
3 to base. Initiative.
Han.
Okay. 4 to base.
4 to base. Resource. And pass.
Okay.
And then I have to defeat.
You have to knock 2 of them off.
Yeah. So.
Oh, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? I think it's going to be you. I think it's going to be you. Maybe not. I think it's going to be you. Let's do that.
Okay.
Okay. Hmm. To you, senor.
We'll do 4 to base.
So that puts me to 10.
Resource.
I shouldn't have done that. That's all right. 1, 2, 3.
A 3/5.
Yeah, baby.
We'll do 7 for you, Wing.
Okay. I'm about to get overrun here. This is gonna hurt.
4, 6, 8, 10. Hmm. And Han will just ambush in and kill. No.
Oh, right. He has to kill this guy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. not sure I'm going to survive the next turn. This is going to be rough. Let's see if I can find a way through this train wreck. I'm about to get smacked no matter what I do, but I don't think I can win. I think the traitorous is what screwed me here.
Yeah, and well, we'll talk about it at the end of the game.
Yeah. I don't think I can, because I mean I'm sitting on one in my hand, but I can't afford it, right? Like
Right.
I can't afford to like re-traitorous my traitorous unit, which sucks. I think I just have to. So my only option here is I can knock off the battlefield marine by killing Yularen,
Right.
which feels terrible.
Sure.
But does at least save me 3 damage.
Yep. And you're doing that, you know that I'm gonna hit face.
I mean, yeah, you're gonna attack my base. Like
Right.
I'm already kind of on
you're
the
gonna
ropes.
have, even if you do that, you're gonna have initiative.
Yeah, I'm kind of already.
I
on
don't
the
think
ropes
you
here.
do that, and then I decide to take initiative.
No. You're leaving way too much damage off my base to do that.
Right.
It draws me a card, which may or may not be useful. It does take away some of the only healing I have, which I'm kind of not keen on.
Right.
Because I have units that might be able to take advantage of it.
But you're gonna save yourself 3 damage. Do you really think?
I know that, and I think the math doesn't work. So that's why I think I do it. Right. I think I go ahead and do this.
Correct.
And sack him to kill the marine and draw a card.
Yeah.
Well, that's actually not so terrible.
Right. So then I'll hit base for 3.
Right. Exactly. And then I'll take initiative for all the good it's going to do me.
And I'll pass.
Because Unit Han just absolutely is a damn menace.
Yeah, he is. So we'll put one of those. And then I have to.
What am I doing, kids?
One of these. Actually,
I think I have
I
to.
did that out of order, but
Okay.
it doesn't really matter.
I don't think I'm going to live to play some of these units, but whatever, the hell with it. I don't think it's going to matter a hill of beans. Right? From my perspective, the only way I have to win this game is if I can turn Han when Palpy comes out next turn.
Yeah.
Right? But I just don't see that as likely because getting damage on him is half the war.
Yep.
Um,
I hadn't really thought about that. That he's like.
he's not necessarily...
He's not a counter to Palpatine, but he's like one of the big units.
He's difficult.
That, yeah.
I have to, like... So, one of the thoughts that I had last round, before I talked myself into saving myself 3 damage, was putting a damage on him while I had a free resource laying around and a unit to murder.
Sure.
That way... But the problem is that it's
Is
almost... I'm almost saving it up too far, I
Right.
think. Right?
Yeah.
I don't think the math... Like, I'm not
yeah.
convinced I'm going to survive this round, much
Right.
less the next
But
one.
he presents like an interesting dilemma for Palpatine.
100%. Like, you have lethal on the board. If I do nothing here,
Right.
I die this turn.
Yeah.
So I have to do something. I have a variety of bad options.
Okay.
What I'm probably going to have to start with, knowing that it's futility, 7, is this. Because he at least is a 2-for-1. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He has the opportunity to maybe fish me out of Royal Guard, which would be
Right.
really handy right about now. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be that lucky.
Okay.
Now, I do have the opportunity, and this is sexy. I did not think about this. But I like this because now I'm going to ambush Han and get rid of him.
Yep.
That leaves me super mega ultra beat up, but it
Right.
gets rid of the single biggest ground threat I had to deal with.
No, that's definitely interesting.
So I think that's the right play there.
Okay. No, that's definitely annoying. Because he can't do leaders.
No, I can't. Your leader is yours forever. That's not a thing.
So we'll kill Veers.
Sure
with
thing.
Han.
You have a whole bunch of resources left, but I'm broke.
Oh,
So,
and I have to do this.
oh yeah, because of Han. Yeah. So yeah, life feels bad. I will. I will take the initiative while you play things and get ready for the next
we'll
setup.
do 3. Do I want to just kill Vader?
Your call.
No, we'll 3 to base.
Okay, so down to 15.
And then we're gonna do weird shenanigans.
Okay, let's go, baby.
Echo Base Defender,
Sure. Hey, I heard he's kind of good.
and then
Bright
Bright
Hope.
Hope to
Oh.
bounce it, draw a card.
Because when you play, you may return a non-leader ground unit to the turn if you do draw a card. Okay, sure.
And then pass.
Okay.
So I spent 3 to draw a card.
Yep. But hey, got the job done.
True. And then I have to defeat a.
A resource.
So definitely be that guy.
Oh, what are we doing? I think we're going to do that.
And then we draw 2. Wowie zowie.
And we will ambush the cell block guard.
Yeah. Oh, you're.
That's my guy.
You're.
Give me my dude back. You've had him way too long.
I did have him for a minute there.
Good evening, Buttered. Sorry, been busy.
So we're gonna do 7 for Han.
Smash.
Literally, George of the Jungle.
Yeah, baby.
Screaming down the hall.
Let's go.
What is that one?
He's 3/4 Sentinel because I have 6 or more resources.
Ah, okay. We'll do 2 to base.
Show thing.
Oh, you can draw a card.
Yay!
We'll do 4 to base.
Sure thing. Should put me at
21, I think.
Yeah.
that should be right. Yeah, so let's do that and that. Hey, coming out party. Let's go.
I'll take the initiative.
Okay. I have to kill him because if he lives to the next round, then bad things happen to me.
Yeah.
And then it would appear that I am now done with my turn.
Okay.
Okay.
I need to defeat one of these.
What are we doing, kids? It's a good question.
Sadly, I think. Oh man, I kind of don't know which way to go. Let's do this. I hope it matters. Let's hope it matters. I'm not convinced. On 4 HP, I'm not convinced.
Right. And yeah, I just have lethal with
Yeah,
surprise strike.
yeah. Surprise strike, and I'm done. Yeah, yeah. There it was. Yeah, because I basically have to get to my first action
Right.
to try and recover anything.
Yeah. That was interesting.
It's different. You're definitely a little too quick for me.
Yeah. So I had 2 Traitoruses in my opening hand.
Oh my god!
But that was
jackass.
the third one that I drew.
Oh
'Cause
my-
I
oh, you resourced both of them?
Both of them.
Oh,
Because I was like,
wow.
I just don't think it's all that interesting because I can mostly trade with everything that you have. But I forgot about the royal. If you had the royal guard earlier,
Yeah.
and I had no Traitorous,
Yeah.
that would have been way more difficult to deal with.
The royal guards are good. They're irritating, but good.
Right. But like cell block guards I can deal with.
So YouTube has an interesting question about is the game always 1v1? The answer is no, Wayne. There is a rule set for the game called Twin Suns, which is not 2v2, but it is a 4-player variant. It's every man for him. It's a free-for-all 4-player. But the way it works is instead of choosing 1 leader and 1 base, you choose 2 leaders and 1 base. And the only restrictions on leaders is they have to both be hero or both be villain. You can't mix hero and villainy in the same deck. So I've seen Han Chewie, which is irritatingly good and effective. I've seen Tarkin Krennic, which is hilarious because those 2 guys, like in the movie, like hated each other. But yes,
I think that's currently probably the most powerful Twin Suns deck. Just on
Tarkin
like,
Krennic, you think so?
Yeah, I think so. I
That's-
think if no one has a way to like deal with any of it when they come out, they just snowball so hard.
Yeah.
Ooh, I did this wrong. Hang on a minute.
Now I don't have a ton of Twin Suns games under my belt, but like in the games that I've seen, that's the deck.
forgot to
that just
reset
seems,
this.
Come on.
It just
There
gets
you go.
it gets a little too big
Game 4. This thing is okay.
too quickly.
I
in my
have
opinion.
hosed this up 19 ways to Sunday from my own. There we go. Okay, so now we come back here. We're on game 2.
Woo.
There we go. And you have 1 win. There we go.
Okay. I have it right eventually.
And so, like, with this, too, that wasn't the dream of playing Ewing.
Into single Han.
Yeah.
That
but-
still hurt pretty bad. That sucked pretty bad for
Yeah.
me.
It was a good answer. Because, like, I drew that hand, and I was like, ugh.
Is there anything I want to...
Because I drew a lot of events, and I was like, oh, wait, what do I care? I drew Han.
Does any of this matter? I feel like these might matter. Actually, now that I look at it, those might matter a lot.
I don't think any of
Okay,
this really...
hang on a minute. I actually do think I need to make a couple of swaps here. I'm just not sure quite which way to jump. I think
Oh, you know what? Those are actually pretty good.
I need to pull... No, you're in here. I think I need to pull you to add you. I still think these are a good idea. I just don't know what to yank out to put them in.
Yeah, it's those. For these guys.
That card did not feel impactful in that matchup, and yet I'm hesitant to pull it out after 1 game just because I know Trey loves it so much. I saw all 3 Traitoruses and they meant absolutely nothing.
Well, because I just like... I mean, yeah, because it feels really bad for you to spend 8 mana on your own cell block guard.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's easier to just kill him and replace him for cheap, right?
Right.
Okay, I don't think I can afford to put these in this deck. Let's just make that 1 swap and see where we go from there. We'll try it. Adeldrell, the answer is, for me, I try to protect most of my cards, right? The question they're asking about are there cards you want to protect so you don't get damaged while playing. Most players play TCGs with sleeves.
For starters, for a numpty like me, it makes it easier to shuffle.
Right.
Because I cannot riffle shuffle to save my life. If you put a gun to my head and said riffle shuffle this deck now, I would just be dead. Okay, because I can't do it. I don't know how. I've tried for years. So the sleeves make it easier to shuffle, but also the cards themselves have inherent value. For example,
Yeah. No kidding.
especially this game right now, but
Right.
like. This was the showcase Sabine that I was playing with earlier. This is the only showcase that I've kept. Right, I've pulled 3 of these. You guys, if you watched the streams where I opened boxes, you saw some of this. But I could probably get, what do you think, $350, $400 for that pretty easy?
I think right now. Yeah.
I think right now I could probably get that, right? Because not only is she a popular leader, showcases are basically one per 12 boxes, 1 per 2 cases. So they're chase cards for collectors, and they're pretty rare.
Yeah.
Did you cut this already?
I think I did.
Oh,
I don't care. Yeah.
You care?
No.
Okay, screw it. So most people play with cards partly because they're easier to manipulate while they're in play, and then again also because they are easier then to protect and retain their value. I lost that one, so guess what? I'm going first.
True.
So let's have a look at what I've got here.
Yeah, you go first.
Oh, I think I got to flush this. Yeah, this is a mulligan. This is. I'll just show it to you. This to me is a straight up mulligan. Like I don't have an opening play. This is a straight up mulligan hand for me. Like
Yeah.
I have to throw that back.
Yeah. That's probably right.
If you want, I'll go ahead and close my eyes while you do yours.
Yeah, because I think I'm
Go
gonna
ahead.
keep this.
Okay, go ahead. While I shuffle here.
So those were the ones that I already put off to the side, and then this is just like boom, boom. I don't really care about this, but I don't think. Well, maybe holding this in my. Maybe holding that in my hand isn't the end of the world. Yeah, let's try that.
You good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
All right, let's see how badly I did this time. Actually, this is significantly better. This is much more playable. I can make this work. I think we keep, resource. I kind of don't want to resource this, but I don't want to resource both of those. I think maybe I do that. But then they don't have, well, I do have a turn 1 play. It's just not a very good turn 1 play. But I think I'm going to do it anyway. So that is what we're doing, kids. I'm good.
Okay.
Let's go.
Cool.
All right, here we go. So my not so great turn 1 play is Admiral Piet.
He's pretty cool.
He's a great card. He's just not a great turn 1 card. He's a great mid-game card.
Yeah. So we'll throw down the Battlefield Marine.
All right, and then I'll take the initiative.
Sure. Pass.
Turns out that's a much better play than the one I had planned. So let's resource you.
Yeah, that's just a no-brainer.
While we do that. Ha ha! Ha 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 ha!
Yeah. So we'll trade.
Ah, smash. 1 to base. Ah. First blood.
Resupply.
Resupply. I will take the initiative.
Pass.
Okay. Oh, this hurts. I don't want to throw that away, but I don't want to throw him away either. Oh well, screw it. It is what it is. It doesn't have to be pleasant. It just has to work. All right. Survey says we'll do 1 to base.
Okay.
Piet will shake his fist angrily at you.
Yeah, he does that. Okay, so I'm at 5. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna do this for the Falcon.
Oh, you're so irritating.
That is an irritating card.
It's a really good card, though.
Yeah.
It's a really good card.
That was the actually this one right here was in the very first pack I opened.
Nice. Oh wait, at the pre-release.
Yep.
I'd forgotten you pulled one of those at the pre-release.
It was in the very
Back
first
in
pack.
March. Yeah.
It was cool to open a legendary.
That
in
is
the
really
very
that
first pack.
feels pretty good, doesn't
yeah,
it?
Yeah.
Well, this is not amazing, but I'm obviously not going to get the chance to use the fancy ability, so we'll just play it like a normal unit.
Yeah.
You're up. Three to the face.
3 to face with the falcon.
3 to the face. I will take the initiative.
Pass.
Okay. Ugh, I hate everything that I have to do right now. I really don't want to do it, but I think I have to. Still thinking?
No,
Okay.
I resourced already. I'm just trying to think about my order of operations, kind of. But that's the weird thing about this game is like,
Don't forget,
oh yeah, I have to
you have
pay
to
the
you have to
falcon
pay to
tax.
keep it in play.
I
Your
do,
call.
I do.
Or you can put it back in your hand.
I think I actually want to put it back in my hand.
Legal play?
Yeah, we'll put it back in my
There you go. Okay. All right, I am up. Yes? Yes.
Yes.
4 to base. Smash.
Okay. So I am then going to do Han.
Okay. One to base.
Deploy Han.
Sure thing. You sitting on a home 1 over there or something? You ready trying to get it out in here? That would be super irritating. Oh, you don't work the way I thought you did. You suck. Boo. Boo. I will. I will pass. I want to see what you're cooking up over here. I'm taking 4 to the face.
Yeah. And resource.
3. Pass. I'm going to regret letting you do whatever this is, but I still want to see what it is. It's a home 1, isn't it? You're an ass.
And then we're going to get that for free.
All right. All right.
That's what I was talking about, leaving in my hand.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
Because I got to remember, like, it really isn't as long as other decks where, like, you know, you're holding on to Devastator or something. Because
Yeah.
Han lets you cheat out so many more.
Yes.
Because what is this?
Well,
Turn.
Turn 4. Turn 4 home 1 feels pretty awful.
Yeah.
At least for me. Feels great for you.
Oh,
feels
yeah.
bad for me.
It's fun. It's very fun. Would recommend.
It is, Cab. It is. Okay, so now I have to figure out how I want to play this off. I've got a couple of options here still. That they both kind of suck. I think, and it feels terrible, but I'm going to do it anyway. I think that's the play.
Sure. Then I will take the initiative.
Sure. Then I am... Oh, yeah. Derp.
Thank you.
I should have moved the initiative counter. I've been failing at that tonight. Okay, so then, yeah. I'm done. I'm done. Okay, now I will resource this, because... Yeah.
And then I have to defeat 2.
Boy, that Hyperspace Battlefield Marine is pretty.
Isn't it?
That is a pretty card,
Yeah.
kids. I am digging that.
I'll do that one and that one.
Well,
How do I want to do this?
I'm about to get smashed in the effing face, which is really going to hurt.
Yeah, we're just going to hit you for 7
Yep.
and restore
And
2.
restore 2. That kind of hurts. Put out a 10, pull back a 3. Can't sustain that very long, kids. Problem is, I'm so far away from being able to do anything about it, it's kind of silly.
I hate having to do this, but I don't think I have a choice. I'm not sure how I get out of this any other way. I don't have enough to kill home 1, but I can kill Han.
Okay.
So we'll do that. At least spare me that pain and more your shenanigans.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, because that does mess with me quite a bit.
Yeah,
there.
big time.
So you know what we're gonna do? Well,
I love this card too. Wish I had more than 2 of them.
that was actually the legendary, because this is what I wanted to build. This was another thing I wanted to build right at the beginning. So
I love
they were
this card.
they were super cheap.
Yeah, they were so easy
in
to
the
get at
beginning.
one
And
point.
yeah, so I bought a playset because
Yeah.
I didn't pull any of them.
Yeah,
so
I wish
bought
I had.
a playset like immediately because I was like, I know that's a card I like. I know that's in an archetype that I'm gonna enjoy. No, you know what? We will do that. So we're gonna do 5 for Syndicate Lackey.
Okay,
and
we're smashing
gonna
somebody in the face.
Hit the battlefield. mode.
You can have him back.
Yeah, yeah. And restore 1.
Yep, because shenanigans.
Yeah.
Well, man, this sucks. Let's put 6 of it back. No. 4, not 9. You're at 4.
Oh, I don't. I picked it up
You
because it
picked
was
up
a big one.
you picked
like,
up a
I was
5.
thinking it was 10.
I mean, I'd love you.
Yeah.
I'd love it if you had that
bad.
much damage, but you don't. You really don't. I am going to put 6 on there, though.
Sure.
I need to do that while
so
I
that
can.
just brings me back up to 10.
Or
brings me to 10.
Yeah, for the first time, you're
Yeah,
back
yeah.
down to 10.
You have 1 mana left.
I have 1 left.
I'll take the initiative.
Sure. So now I have to figure out how I want to play this. Do I want to sack somebody to kill the lackeys and draw a card? Or I'm going to do 1 to base no matter what. So take Piet because I can, because you can't do anything about it, LOL. So then it's a question of, do I want to keep one of these guys on the board or not? I feel like I almost have to because I'm about to get just my face smashed in. The problem is you're showing lethal. I have to kill something. So either I can trade or I can murder someone.
Right.
The advantage of keeping a Piet around is if I draw into a gladiator,
Pretty strong.
that's not a bad play going into next turn. If I can draw into a gladiator, off the top of my deck, which they're all in here, so odds are getting decent.
Right.
That at least, but I don't have the initiative, so I'm going to get smashed no matter what. But it might keep me afloat for a little longer.
Right.
I don't know that it's going to matter, kids. I think I'm dead either way. So let's roll the dice. Let's see the maximum number of cards that I can. But who do I kill?
Why do you really care about the ambush on the gladiator? Like the gladiator doesn't kill this.
No,
and
but
it already
if I
has am-
ambush it, I'll just kill myself.
Right.
You're right. So we'll sack Piet
Okay.
to deal damage here.
Right.
And draw.
That's what I'm saying. It has.
No,
it
makes
you
sense.
can give itself
You're right.
Sentinel
No,
no
you're
matter
right.
what.
And this card is useful, but it's probably not going to be the card that wins me the game.
Right.
Okay, so you already claimed, right? So I'm done.
Yes.
Okay.
And I don't. Yeah, I didn't swing with Han, so I don't have to.
Okay. Asking about tokens. Give me a second, Roman. Tell you what, Roman. When the game's over, I'll take a moment and do it. So, Cab, we both. You brought 2 decks tonight,
Correct.
And I've got 3. Now, one of these he's already seen, right? This is Monocolor Boba. He's seen this before. The other 2 are stuff that we've both seen but not had the chance to play.
right.
I gotta research something. Shit. I think it's got to be you, kids, because I don't think the rest of this is going to matter. Hill Beans. Okay, smash me.
Yeah.
I presume.
Whack.
Smash and restore.
And
So
then I go
that's
down to 9.
so pull off a 3, put back a 10. That feels terrible.
I'm only 15 health behind. We got this, guys. No problem. No problem. Well, here, take 4.
Sure. Oh, wait.
Oh wait, and you're restored. And you're you restored. Okay.
Yes, as Enda points out, this is the second deck we've each played this evening.
Yes. We'll do Falcon.
I'm screwed. I'm super mega ultra screwed. Oh, because I think I got rid of that thing. Yeah. I resourced it, didn't I?
The Traitorous?
Yes.
Yeah, that would have been big.
I had it when you took it back into your hand earlier.
Right.
And I was like, oh, that sucks. And now I don't know what happened to it. It's not down here.
Did you pick up your...
Did I play it? Oh, no, I put it on the Marine.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I did. I put it on the
Okay,
Marine.
okay.
Yeah. I was like, well, I'll get some use out of it, right?
Right.
Oh, yeah. I think we can call this one, kids. I have nothing. I have no way to deal with this. I mean, I'm sitting on and space units that I can't find,
Right.
but it doesn't. They're not going to do me any good. And I got rid of my Devastator. I pulled the Devastator out, put second Relentless in. Turns out that was the wrong.
No, yeah.
That was the wrong play.
Yep.
So I'll just scoop. Let's save ourselves some time.
Yeah.
I think in this matchup, I don't think I made a. I think you pull. I think I got to pull. I think I got to go double Devastate. Oh, for God's sake! Last 4 cards.
Yeah.
I'm grabbing. That's never going to happen.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen any ramp this game.
Okay.
And I'm getting murdered, partly because of it. Right. One of the things that kind of baffled me a little bit. Like this is Trey's list to the card.
Okay.
And one of the things that I remember looking at was 3 super laser techs.
Yeah.
3 commands.
Yep.
No resupplies. And now that I've played it twice, I'm like, but why?
So for some people, like the diehard Boba Green players that just have not moved on to anything else, they're actually taking super laser techs out of the deck and just playing resupplies.
Okay.
Because they're realizing in like high level play, it's too easy to play around the super laser tech.
I mean, it can be. They're not amazing units.
No, but the thing is, it's like you don't give them the early opportunity to kill it into something.
True.
It just sits on the board and does nothing for the Boba player. So they're realizing like resupply is way better, and they just hard mulligan for resupply.
Let me make that swap back. Put
Sure.
this deck back, and then I'm gonna pull Sabine out again.
Okay.
I want to try this matchup against Sabine.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with this because
Yeah.
I'm liking
That
how
was
this
that
feels.
was solid.
Yeah.
Like I like how that feels, and I just got my teeth kicked in by it.
What did I take or what did I put in? Oh, it's these guys. That was something I sideboarded in too.
Okay.
Syndicate Lackey.
because those are just good cards.
Yeah.
Those are that's just a good card.
They can take out the the Royal Guard.
Well, they're good for guards. They're good for Sabine. There's so many good units that just have 5 HP.
Right.
And so the Syndicate lackeys just come on and go, be gone with you, right? They're just good cards.
Yeah, this will be interesting.
I didn't know what I was going to think about double red, but so far I'm kind of liking it.
Yeah, no, I think it's solid. I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
Yeah, so Cab, it's just I like to keep them in groups of 3. Now, are you asking about the thought process of, you're saying configuration. The configuration doesn't really matter. Are you talking about just like what cards we're choosing?
Oh, and you said you were going to do something after the game? Something?
Okay. The guy on YouTube wanted to know where we got these laser gaming tokens. Let me go find the link. I stole this. I found these by watching the guys up in Dallas, which is Garbage Rollers. I gotta find them. Is this them? This looks like them. Here we go. Come on, wake up. Madre de Dios. Oh, my
Come on. Their website's being really slow. There we go. There we go. Okay. So I'll post this over in YouTube chat, and I realized that I did not get Restream set up, so that's partly on me for not getting them combined. Hold on a moment. I'll work on that real briefly. That shouldn't take long. But there is a there's a shop out of the UK that does really, really good token work. And basically, they make a set of these Destiny tokens, right, which are really awesome. I think this is the one that we need. Let's hope that's the one. And can I reply? No, I can just do this. There we go. And there we go. And good. Restream is working now. And laser gaming is, so they make them regular sized, and they make them well, the ones that I bought is the caster size. They make them specifically for you to put up for like work on camera like this. Like they're like creator tokens or something, creator size, so they show up on camera. Chat was asking what the big green deck pod is over there. Why don't you show that to me?
This is just this is Ultimate Guard, which I've always been a fan of for all my different card games and stuff. So this one I actually...
Did you carry your Destiny stuff in one of those?
Not in this one.
Okay.
Because this style one wasn't nice for dice.
What didn't hold the dice very well.
Correct. But for Destiny, their Ultimate Guard makes I think they just call them a Sidewinder, and it's about the size of like one of these pockets here. And it was perfect for the 30 card Destiny deck and pretty much any deck, any number of dice that you needed.
Destiny decks were only 30 cards. I'd completely forgotten they were that small. 30 cards.
30 cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, which was kind of crazy to think
Yeah,
about.
I'd forgotten.
And so I always really liked Ultimate Guard stuff. It's super high quality. It's kind of pricey. Like the stitching on this compared to like those the Gamegenic
That's nice.
yes. It's when you look at them side by side, like the stitching, people say the stitching on those Gamegenic ones is really nice. It's not compared to that.
Hold that for a minute.
Yeah. Do you have one of them?
Yeah, right over here.
It's like a night and day difference.
This is the one you sold me.
Okay.
You sold me your black. I wanted a villain one, so you sold me your black
So
one.
I did buy a couple of those when it came out because I was like, hey, that's similar to Ultimate Guard. It looks like the quality is just as nice. And
You
then
don't
when
think so?
No. When I like compared them and looked at everything, it's just not
cut
the
that?
same quality. Yes, I did.
Okay.
And you cut mine.
I didn't, but don't worry about it.
Okay.
It's fine. I'm curious.
It's just not. I looked at them there were a few of those that I looked at too where just
Now, what makes you say that? I mean, just to my novice eye, right? I am not a seamstress.
it's something about
Well, okay, you know what? On the exterior, I can't tell, but on the interior,
you can tell.
You put the felted interior
Yeah.
side by side. You can tell the difference.
And then just
you can tell the difference.
like look on here too. Like there's little gaps in there that over time those will just kind of
In the stitch. Oh, you mean like in the side?
yeah, you see what I'm talking about in the side of that
The
little
side of the
divot?
box?
Yes.
Yeah.
So over time that's just gonna like
Get
wear
worse
and
and
tear
worse and worse.
and worse.
Yeah. Okay.
Whereas I feel like that stuff's like see where they like melted it to like
A little bit, yeah.
so I don't know. Just I think over
Okay.
time they're gonna. So I have those. I think the ones I'm talking about that I used for Destiny are called Sidewinder boxes.
Okay.
And I have some of those that I used for the entirety of Destiny. The
Okay.
like what 4.5, 3.5 years, 4.5 years.
Three. I think 3 and change.
Right. That I
sounds
used,
right.
That I used for the entirety of Destiny because I found those pretty early on.
I feel like Destiny was Gen Con 2017. That
Something-
sounds correct.
Something
to me.
like that. That
That
does
sounds
sound
correct to me.
And then I continued to use them just for other purposes, like other, like I think I had some LCG decks in them or something
Okay.
at one point, or even just like commander decks
Okay.
that I would go play Magic with some friends, and they just really held up. So this big one though, I bought when this game came out because I wanted something that could hold 2 decks and all the tokens and everything.
That is nice.
So
You quit using your fancy little clicker thing, or you just
Well,
do
I
that
was
for
doing
tonight
it for
because
the
on
stream.
camera?
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
fine.
Although I think this probably shows up pretty good
Let's have a
on camera.
Let's have a peek.
Maybe not.
Nah, dicey.
because it's kind of washed
Dicey.
out.
Now, some of that is the camera. Some of
Right.
that is my particular the quirks of my particular setup. So
Sure.
don't take that personally. One of the long-term solutions that I have to work with. Hang on a minute. This is bugging me. There we go. I've come up with is my overhead camera is not quite what I want it to be right now. It's functional, but it's not great. And some of it is I'm not sure it's the lens. Like
Right.
I've thought about looking into a different lens. It might also be I don't think it's the lighting in here because
No, because it looked like that.
well, exactly.
Yeah.
Because I can actually I have been fighting this thing to get the settings to where it looks better, and I've been able to do it. But when I get it put into a program where on the video it looks better,
Yeah.
I can't get it to talk to my computer,
Interesting.
and I was enraged.
Yeah.
Like working on that setup before the tournament. That's
Yeah.
that's where I thought I was going with it.
Right.
And I got it looking really good. I was like, excellent. And then it would never send a signal to the PC. I was like, what? What's
Yeah.
happening? And then, of course, at the tournament, the thing wouldn't talk to the PC no matter what I did. on that one cable that I had
Right.
it over the table, I
Yeah.
was enraged.
Yeah.
You'd be glad you got there late.
Yeah, I did get
because,
there late.
Because if you had gotten there before round one, I would have been like, don't talk to me right now.
Yeah.
It was bad. I was beside myself.
Yep.
I've actually been looking at solutions for this. Like,
Right.
is it a lens thing? Is it like, how do I get the settings fixed? Do I need to replace the camera? I feel like I need to replace the camera, but I don't know. Oh, Cab, I'm not buying more deck holders. No. These little metal deck pods that I have, these are Rook storage capsules. I have had these more than 20 years. And for what I need for this game, these do exactly what I need.
Yep.
And I've got a little carrying case that I can carry 4 or 5 decks at a time. And all I have to do is carry my tokens and another thing. Now, I did buy... This is one of like the official deck pods, right? Like you can open it up and there's a little drawer for your tokens. That's on the other side, I guess, right? So you put your deck in the top and there's a little drawer for your tokens. So, and a place for your base and a fancy plastic hard shell for your leader.
That was the other thing I didn't like.
The hard shell?
The hard shell.
This
yeah.
thing feels like it cracks open way too easy.
Yeah. There's that, and then just like everything else is in a flat sleeve, and then that thing,
That's just is not.
Yeah, and it's,
Yeah.
I know some people like that, but I didn't care. for it.
So my thought process is, they make these for every color: white, black, red, blue, green, and yellow.
Yep.
you're always going to have a white or a black
Yep.
in your deck. So to me, I thought I buy the villain one, sooner or later I'll buy a hero one. That'll be all I ever need, right?
Right.
I'll be good with that. So, okay, I cut, you cut. Let's come back to here,
Yep.
and then
we can get started.
yeah, let's do this here.
Don't get me wrong. I think they're very nice. I like
seem
that
okay.
they have the branding on them, and that's all cool and everything. And some people are all about that, right? Like the official stuff.
And I may get to a point where I have enough decks floating around that I need this. Right now, with only one set of
Yeah.
cards, I don't have enough decks built.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
that's like the same. Like
I'm gonna get the initiative
I
button
have-
right this time.
I have one of these. I might upgrade.
You're welcome, Roman.
I might upgrade to 2 of these when set 2 comes out, so I can have 4 decks with me, and another set of tokens.
Cab, I'll tell you right now, I got paid this month from Twitch, and that money is set aside to buy the boxes of this set, the next set of this game that are coming out in a little less than 4 weeks.
Yeah. That's crazy.
All right,
to
so
think
let's
about.
see. It's pretty cool. Okay, all right, close your eyes. Let's do some resourcing
Okay.
decisions. Now,
I'm gonna mulligan. So
Okay,
I'll just
that's fine.
shuffle over here blindly.
This is actually a nice little opening package for me because these 3 cards make a really nice opening lineup. I don't necessarily feel I need this early. This is also a great drop on, turn 4 or 5, and this is just cheap. So I think the question is, I'm going to resource this for sure. What do I do here? And I think the answer is I'm going to keep this and resource that because if I come under one of those, I can just find a way to chuck him on the board. He's pretty cheap. I am ready when you are, sir. So just let me know. Do your thing.
All right. Yeah, I definitely need to.
So what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna cut, or if you actually, I don't even care. Just finish shuffling.
Yeah.
You want something to drink? You need anything? You good?
I'm fine.
okay.
Actually.
I'm gonna get some water.
You do that.
I ordinarily pour myself a glass of bourbon when I'm streaming, and I didn't do that tonight. I might have to do that afterward. Here for the last hour or so, pour myself a little drib drab.
Well, since he's out of the room, I could just do this, and I'll hear him coming. This is actually really difficult to decide. That can go. and I don't really want to slow him down. I'd rather kill things. So yeah, we'll do that. And I think just the potential of getting that out is always pretty cool. Ooh.
Am I safe to come in?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Let me check.
Think I muted this thing? Yes, I did. There we go.
You know, a little ice ASMR never hurt anyone.
Well, while I was trying not to rattle ice in people's ears while you were talking about your resourcing choices, I think I failed, so apologies for that. Get the bourbon. All right, chat says get the bourbon. Let me do that before we start. They're not wrong. Man, I tell you, I fucking earned it today. Holy bejesus.
That's fair.
Holy bejesus, what a day.
That's fair.
Man. Okay, I don't want much, though. I know what I'm going to do. I have not tried the 24 Ladybird yet. I just got these bottles on Saturday.
My old man, my parents just celebrated their 25th
Outstanding.
anniversary.
Outstanding.
So my mom got my dad a, is it a 20 or a 22? It's either a 20 or a 22 year Macallan.
Ooh.
And it was excellent.
I'm not a big Scotch guy, but
Okay.
even I can appreciate a good aged Macallan.
Yeah,
Gotta turn
that
screen
was
back. You're good.
that was pretty excellent.
I have not found too many scotches that I enjoy. I tend to like my spirits a little on the sweeter side.
Fair.
And generally, Scotch doesn't come out that way.
Yeah.
And the smoke for me is very off-putting.
Gotcha.
Now I've found some scotches that aren't smoky
Okay.
that I do quite enjoy.
Okay.
But in general, not my thing. All right, we good? I think we're good. Everything's set.
Yes.
25, 30 colors. I'm just double checking everything.
Well,
Why do you show up as blue?
yeah, I'm yellow.
You were-
Yeller.
okay, I'm just noticing that might be an error in how I have Hans button programmed. I might have, you know what I might have done? Hold on a minute. I know. I think I can fix this. Match setup. I think I might have chosen the wrong leader for you.
Do I?
You know what it
drink?
is? It's an error in Han.
I do, but I need to drive home, and because I don't drink a lot. I'm kind of a lightweight.
I'm going to fix this right now, or I'm going to forget.
Yeah,
it.
you'll forget about it.
I'll forget about it because this is clearly vigilant. Yep, I've got the wrong thing turned on. Yeah, so we want to hide, and we want to show. There we go. Let's try again. Aha! All right, now you are correct. I should have checked that beforehand. Well, that's the trick. The peatier scotches are generally not my thing. Okay, we good to go?
Yes.
All right, let's get
you
started.
got initiative.
All right, so, hey, this should shock you. It's a Sabine in a Sabine deck. I know that is a stunning revelation.
And then we'll battlefield Marine.
Sure thing. Initiative.
Pass.
All right, and let's come back to here to make sure that I get... Yes, I have initiative. Okay. 2 cards. What are we resourcing? We're going to resource you, because the rest of this don't look so amazing. All right, so do I go for long term or short term? I think I want to go for short term. I feel like Sabine is basically all about win the race.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, do the fastest, smartest thing that you can that just smashes your opponent around.
Yeah, I feel like there's very few matchups where you're trying to trade and establish a board state.
Sabine's units are usually so cheap. You're just throwing stuff away that just
Especially in the red version, because you have
Yes.
like Benthic and
Yes.
the Spec
Spec
Force,
Force
whatever
Soldier,
it is,
yeah.
Because like the green and yellow versions don't really carry that. Some of the yellow versions carry the Spec
So,
Force.
okay, I'm going to make... I mean, this is not a bad play. I'll just show you. I have 2 options here.
Yeah.
And to me, this is like a longer play. This is like short-term damage, but I think I'm going to go ahead and do this.
No,
and just
yeah.
hit you for 5.
Yeah. As someone who was playing like kind of an aggressive deck, so I didn't play red 3
Okay.
in my turret decks, but between a fleet lieutenant and a wing leader, I'm always going to choose the fleet lieutenant.
Okay.
Always.
Okay.
So if that's what you're going to do, then
It is
I'm
done.
gonna do
It is finished.
that guy.
Okay. Not much I can do about that. I will take the initiative, and you will smack me around some, or trade, or murder a unit.
I'm going to murder the... Sabine.
Okay.
Just in.
She doesn't kill you.
Oh yeah, that's right. So yeah,
You
we'll,
take
we'll
two.
do that. We'll do that.
You take 2, but she doesn't kill you. I already took initiative, right?
Correct.
Okay, then we're done.
Okay, pass.
Ooh, goodness gracious. I have so many good options, and I don't want to play any of them. Woof, is that? I don't feel like that's a good... In this deck, I keep resourcing this card. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Maybe I should try to actually play something and get something useful out of it. Maybe. Sorry, I'm being slow.
No, you're good.
I feel like where I'm at in the game, that's not a good call right now. I should have probably hit you with her that turn as well, but I didn't because I suck at life. All right. Okay, now I think I'm going to go ahead and do this because might as well.
Yeah.
I have to get rid of him somehow.
Correct. And then I'll hit base for 3.
Yep, smash for 3. Boop. Let's do... You're probably not quite as strong in this matchup. You're solid. You're solid.
We'll drop the Falcon. Oh wait, he comes out.
There you go. 3 to base.
3 to base.
4 to base. I probably should have used her before I brought her out. My mistake.
Oh yeah, in this matchup probably.
Yeah, probably should have done that.
I'll take the initiative.
That would be yours. This feels terrible. I'm doing it anyway. I'm going to Tarkin Town and get rid of your
No,
Marine.
I think that's totally valid.
Done. Ooh. 24 Ladybird is good. Just got those bottles on Saturday. That's tasty. Okay.
What do I even attempt to do here? All right, we'll just do
3 to base.
Oh, sorry, and I
Oh, yeah. I kind of figured.
pay 1.
I'm not fighting blue, so I'm maybe a little more comfortable not running immediately into smashing things into you in a round.
And I didn't spend my first action removing something.
Exactly. So I think for me then, the play is probably that.
Gross. Greedo.
Okay. So then let's do 2, 3, 4, 5 to base.
Oof. On.
And 5 more.
Yeah. And then Han.
I'll take the initiative.
Yeah. Han will get rid of Dodonna.
Yep. He takes 5 back. No,
4.
that's a raid, not +1. So he
Right.
takes 4 back. My
Take
bad.
4 back.
4 back.
I have to do this.
Okay. I think I got good value out of Jan that round.
Yeah. And then I'm going to do 3 for Akbar. 1, 2, 3 to kill that.
Ah, smash.
And pass.
Okay. Because I think I'd already claimed, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I put one of those down, and then I pay the Falcon tax
Yep.
with one of the 2 that I'm going to defeat.
Oh, you can. Oh, yeah, because you pay it and then you have to defeat 2.
Correct.
Okay.
So,
Skanky.
yeah, it is.
I think I'm going to resource that.
So we'll do that.
Keep better stuff in my hand. Poor Sabine is all alone. Conan O'Brien needs a friend. I mean, Sabine Wren needs a friend. Han can't kill her straight up. It'll take you 2 units to murder her.
Mm-hmm.
Han would actually be a trade. That's not smart. But Greedo and Akbar can't do it themselves either.
Greedo could high roll.
Greedo could potentially top deck something that would get you there. That's also true. You're sitting on how many cards in hand?
2.
2 in hand, 6 in play. I have a 5 health lead. I'm probably overthinking this. Probably. No, you're an idiot. Base for 3.
Yeah.
Stupid dummy. Pressure always. Pressure always.
Yeah.
I love red because playing a red deck tends to be very straightforward.
Yeah, for
like
the most part.
the default. I don't know what to do. Hit him in the face.
Yeah.
Like
Hit him in the face.
hit him in the face. Well, I don't know what to do. Kick him in the nuts. Like
So we'll do 4 to base.
okay. So I'm at 9. So I'm going to 13. So we'll do
And
that.
resource.
All right. Now we'll play some cards. Some theoretically good cards.
Ewing.
Okay. It's large. It's in charge.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10. There he is.
Luke? No, not Luke in this deck, you dummy. Yeah.
We'll
Smash Sabine.
yeah, smash the beam.
Sorry. Got some good value out of her.
Discarded.
I almost played Saw, and I probably should have, but you still would have done it anyway.
I would have done it.
Oh, no, you would have done it. You would have just taken the damage. I'm just like, it would have been handy. I don't think I can win at this stage.
Yeah, so I'll take out.
Smash. I will take the initiative
Sure.
for all the good it'll do me.
Okay.
How much
so,
are you taking to base? 4?
I'm gonna try to high roll. I'm gonna
Okay,
put
so 3
Greedo-
there.
Put Greedo there.
Let's see what you come up with. Survey says no.
Whiff. Okay. Akbar will.
Akbar, I'll take it.
Yeah. So
Sure thing.
restore 1 and 3 on Akbar.
Okay, so you go to here.
And pass.
Yeah, I'm probably out of this. Gonna be sucking hind wind here. Because literally anything I can put down, Han can just go, oh, smack.
Yep.
Like I just slap it off the board. You'll never get to keep it.
Right. And then I'll pay the Falcon tax and defeat that.
I'm gonna resource something actually.
2, 4, 6, 7.
Actually, there might be a way. Hello, dear.
Hello. How goes?
Goes pretty well. We're having fun.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm having a good time.
Well, there's bourbon involved now.
I'm getting my ass kicked, but I'm having a good time anyway.
That's the bourbon. Okay, gotcha.
All right. You can probably kill me this round.
For sure.
I don't think I can stop it. I think all you have to do is just repeatedly smash me in the face. So
we'll try our last ditch effort garbage.
2.
So 4 to base.
Yep.
And then I have to figure out, I may discard and put the rest back on in any order. Well, I mean, either one of those would be pretty handy. Why don't we do that? I ditched those 2. Your action, sir.
So we'll just do 6.
What did I do? I did 4 to you. I can deal 1 more. Let's see. You've got 5, 8 showing, and I have 6 left. So in the end, it won't matter. I probably can just scoop and save us some time.
Right.
This is all I'm sitting on. The only thing I'm thinking
Yeah.
is if I can bait you into attacking K2, I'll do 3 more damage, but you're not going to do that, especially now that he's already tapped.
Right.
So this doesn't get me there.
No.
Now, I'll say this. Here's where things maybe went sideways for me, right? I resourced one of these guys early.
I think that card's just so insane that you could never ever. do that.
I keep this is my inexperience with Sabine
Right,
showing, right?
right.
I keep running up against it, and my default mentality is units on the board, units on the board, units on the board. So when I draw events early, I tend to be like, whatever.
Sure. Right.
You know. So
But that card also lets you filter your deck a bit if need be.
It does, and I think I need to start maybe playing it a little more aggressively early on.
Like you should never play that to sacrifice tempo.
In what way? Not that I disagree. I'm looking for more explanation.
That you're never going to. Well, I mean, you want to use your resources, but I still feel like you're not going to. If you're in a situation where, like, you know that that I'm wanting to take initiative for some specific reason, you would want to steal it away from me.
Okay.
And whether that is to, like, remove one of your units or set up some kind of, like, you know, there's a lot of stuff that has Sentinel if you have it, have initiative, or if, like, the Star Viper to heal if I have initiative, or you have a card that cares about having initiative.
Yeah.
No, because you are a deck that will pass on resources.
Oh, absolutely. 100%.
So, yeah.
Once I get to 5 or 6, sometimes I look at my hand and go, there's no point.
Yeah.
Right? The most expensive thing in this particular build is 6.
Right.
And most of the time, the most I might ever want to spend in a round is maybe 7 or 8.
Sure.
And I don't feel the need to push to get there all that fast.
Right.
Once I get to about 6, I feel pretty good about my life.
Right.
All right, we'll see if I can suck a little less that time.
Let's see.
Is there anything that I want to swap out? You know what? I think there is, actually. Saw does not feel like an impactful card in this matchup.
No, because I have 30 health.
Well, no, it's more that your event, like, Saw is basically an anti-control deck card.
Right.
Against a non-control deck, he's not a bad card, but he's not nearly as good.
Sure.
So I actually think I do want to make a sideboard choice here. I'm not convinced that I want to get rid of all of them, but I think I'm going to get rid of all of them.
Okay.
I think I'm going to pull them all out. I've got another Dodona in the sideboard. I think that's a good play. I think that's a good swap. And then I've got some more cheap drops, but I think instead what I'm going to do is that.
Okay.
So yeah, let's try this. We'll put the saws in the sideboard and swap these 3 in. Just so camera can see what I'm doing, that's what we're doing. I'm continually upset and a little boggled at how much better Dodona is than Veers.
Yeah,
That one extra health,
yeah.
even at the one extra cost, that one extra health makes him so
In the
much
current
stronger.
meta, I think it's possible that because we're going to see the rise of like small villain. Like Gideon is the rise of like a small villain archetype.
I can't wait.
Right.
That's one of the decks that I'm just drooling to build, man.
Yeah.
I'm ready to build my Gideon Green Imperial Weenie deck.
So I think Veers will come into play a lot more.
Okay, let me do my resources here,
Sure.
and then we'll see where we're at. All right, close your eyes. Let's see what we got. No, I have to mulligan this. That's terrible.
Okay.
That's total trash. That was like 5 events and a 4-cost unit. Like,
Nice.
nope, that's going away,
Yeah,
kids.
that's pretty bad.
There aren't even that many events in this deck.
Yeah.
Although I did just add 2 more than there used to be, but still, there aren't that many. I feel like it's going to legit actually get harder in the next set to build a Hero Red, because there's
Yeah.
like we're getting to the point where there's almost too many good cards.
Yeah.
Like it's getting silly.
Yeah. Like, yeah, the perfect, like, Sabine aggro build is going to be really tough. You're good. Because there are just so many cards.
All right, let's see where we landed. This is better already.
I still
that's
can't
much
get
better.
over Wrecker. Wrecker is, like, the one where I'm like, this card's insane.
1, 2, 3. Let's be aggressive. And then what am I going to do in round 2? I have 3 possible options if I want to sit on this. I think this is the play. I think that combo is good. I sort of hate giving up 2 units, but it's units that I'll see again. Okay, I'm good.
Cool.
Go for it.
Yeah, I'd already kind of decided.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
But
Go ahead and
so
show
it'll be
the
quick.
go ahead and show the crowd at home
Yeah,
what you
yeah,
got.
yeah. So those 2 are going to go away, and this just looks kind of fun because there's this. You'll see how this works. And then this is just kind of good into aggro. So we'll go that way. Mm-hmm. Yep. Good.
See if I can get off this losing streak. This looks familiar.
So we'll do 2 for Leia. And
Hey, she's kinda good.
Ready 1.
Okay. Initiative.
Yeah.
What else you got?
Greedo.
Hey, he's solid.
And pass.
Okay. Not gonna do Sabine, so yeah, I think I've already claimed it. Oh, this feels kind of rough. I sort of feel like I have to do this. Oh, that hurts.
Okay.
All right. Let's do 3 to your base.
Sure. Greedo will kill Sabine. 'Cause that's kind of what
I am shocked to discover gambling in this establishment.
Well, waylay.
You're rude. I will take the initiative then, sir.
Fair.
And then I will take your damage
Leia will shoot you with
with a smile on my face
and pass.
and a song on my lips or something. I don't know.
That goes away.
Oh, that feels terrible.
It's kind of fun.
Sort of hate all of that. Well, fine. Be that way. No, I think this is still the right play.
Han.
Because I'm suicidal. 1 to each base.
Okay.
It's big.
Traitorous.
Okay.
No board for you. 2 to base.
Now here, let's just cheat. And 3 back to you.
Okay. I'll take the initiative.
Sure.
Thank you.
Hey, look, I would appear to be done.
Okay.
Gotta resource something here. Feels bad.
And then I will defeat. Oops. 3 to base.
Um. Figure out how to get out of this disastrous mess. Kill Leia.
Okay. And 1 to base, right?
And 1 to base. There we go. Gotta get them lined up. Okay, hold on. I am not at 22. Holy crap.
Oh, wait, sorry. I'm doing
I'm
it
at like 17.
Han.
There we go. Sure. Open fire.
Okay. And Han.
Sure.
4 to base.
No, I feel like, okay, I'm going to 12. 12. I will take the initiative.
Okay. And you wing.
Sure.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Three, 5, and 6. And 3 more to base.
You're out aggroing the aggro deck. Feels bad.
Go wide.
Well, the nice thing about U-Wing is you have that option.
Right.
Right.
And then I have to defeat 2.
Yeah, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do here. I'm probably gonna resource one of these clowns. Yeah. So the question is, can I keep you from putting 10 damage into my base this turn? And the answer is, I'm betting I can't.
Yeah, I will not resource this round.
Okay. I'll murder Greedo for free.
Okay. We'll do the Greedo thing with. And I will.
Oh, did you pay 1 to keep the Falcon in play?
Oh, I should have.
There you
we
go. Now you're good.
Now we're good. 2 for surprise strike.
Okay, 6 to base.
No, we'll do the 5 or 6. Sorry,
Let's say 6. 6
I
to
can't do
base.
math. Can't do math.
Oh, what am I doing? Let me just turn that over and do that. Okay, I was off anyway because I missed the Falcon's last attack. And then you're also not at 22. Yeah, you are. You're at 22.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Pretty sure I'm going to
die no matter what I do here, because like
Yeah.
Han wins the next time.
Correct.
And I can't stack enough effects to kill him. So this is an instance where earlier I shouldn't have Sabined. Haha! That one damage I got out of her tie didn't work out in my favor.
Right.
I'm still sitting on a 4 cause because I've never been in a position where I could play it.
Right.
I have to get units down. This is the problem I keep having with 4 cause. I keep finding myself where I have to put units on the board,
Sure.
not spend my entire round playing an event, and the next
gotcha.
round I got nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sitting on this, which isn't doing me any good because I can't afford to play it.
Right.
Right? Like I'm on the defensive.
Right.
I'm getting outplayed, outboarded.
Yeah.
You're wider than I am. Even.
Correct.
And that King Traitorous is the reason. That
Yeah,
hurt.
that has been like the card that
I've
sets you
lost
back.
2 games to Traitorous
Right.
basically in the course of the evening.
Correct.
So Andrew, I'm with you. I built this Sabine deck tonight. Basically, I just went and found a red list I liked and I built it. I was not a huge fan of Tarkin Town. And the more I play this version, the less I'm a fan of it.
Yeah.
Just because I don't feel like... So what does Tarkin Town do, right? Tarkin Town means that I'm going to damage a damaged unit. But at no point in my game do I want to be focusing units on the board. Inevitably, sooner or later, I'm going to have to kill something. And Tarkin Town is handy because if he attacks my stuff and doesn't die, I can go, I want to get rid of it, let's just get rid of it, right? So that is nice. Is that worth 5 health? Having played now a few games with this, I don't think it is. Personally, I don't think it is. I think I would rather stick with the 30 health base. So I'll scoop. I can't win this one. I'm going to move to the 30 health base and I want to try this again.
Okay. Let me go make a phone call.
Of course,
real quick
please.
before we
We've got time for maybe 2 more games max,
Yeah.
and then we'll call it a night.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Oh wait, yeah.
You can mute it. Just tap it, and the light will turn orange. Tap the button on top. There you go. You're muted now.
Perfect.
Yep.
I'll be right.
Yeah. No problem. Traders are OP, but not OP. Am I running double aggression? I am. Yes. So I'm running double aggression for a variety of reasons. Partly because I've never played it and I wanted to try it. Right. I've never played double red. I've been looking at double red since the game came out, going, man, that looks really interesting. I kind of want to try that. I need to go find a regular red base and I need to put the saws back. I'm actually thinking I might end up. I think I might go to 2 saw in the main rather than 1. But I am playing 3 of aggressions. Let me pull those. I'll play all the saws for now just to try it. I need those open fires back. And truth be told, I'm liking double red so far. However, this green-yellow combo has been really rude. Like, there's a lot. It just feels like he has an answer for almost every occasion. And this is a deck I've never placed, I've never faced off against, and I'm enjoying seeing it because there's a lot to like. I think I see why, having played against it, I see why it's so flex. I see why people like Han Green. It's a very flexible deck. You have lots of options, and I think the deck just affords you a variety of tools. Yeah, straight across. So I really do like it. So Andrew, I'll disagree with you on one thing. Double Cunning for me has been amazing. Double Cunning Boba is a really, really good, like getting Cunning off on round 4 feels amazing. That card is exceptionally good. I think for me, I'm still trying to. Right now, in the current state of the game, I feel like aggression, the card, not the aspect, the card aggression, still does not feel very strong. When you put it alongside vigilance and cunning, it feels a little lackluster. I used to feel that way about command, but having seen command played now in a double green deck, I see the appeal of it. I'm not saying I'm going to run out and be playing. Oh, I actually am saying I'm going to be trying double green when we roll around to the new set because I want to play Gideon. I'm definitely curious to try that one. I need to change my base. No, I'm not playing Tarkin Town. I'm playing. I'll end up playing Catacombs. Okay. So then if I come to this button. Oh yeah, I need to turn that off. There we go. There we go. Okay, and then let's come back here to do one more thing. Let's don't forget to unmute.
Oh yeah.
Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do that.
Howdy.
I'm not playing any briefing missions. Right now, the mission briefings. The card, we were talking about this earlier in the stream. Right now, for me, it doesn't feel like the red has all this ability to draw cards, but right now there's no mechanic.
There's no payoff.
The mechanics for benefiting from that just don't exist right now.
Correct.
They are coming, right?
Yeah.
If you go look at Poe Dameron, it's like, okay, now there's a reason for red to have all these cards in their hand, right? So that has some appeal to it, but we clearly aren't there yet. I need a new base, and then I'm going to be ready to go.
It's really interesting to me how they've divvied out like the card game archetypes between these 4 colors that they've come up with. Because white and black don't really have an identity, at least in my mind. Like there's nothing specifically black does that white doesn't do, and vice versa. They're almost actually like copies of each other.
I'm inclined to agree a little bit to a point, I think.
Okay. I could see someone making an argument that like maybe black is a little bit stronger than white at the moment.
I would argue that white, and you find this on some of the hero-only cards, tends to be a little more restore.
Okay.
Right? Whereas the villainy cards tend to be a little more focused on dealing damage somehow.
Okay.
Right? I am your father.
Right.
Maximum firepower.
Right.
Versus rebel sympathizers.
Right.
Or that kind of thing.
Okay.
It's very subtle, and I think it's because there's only like 10 black cards and 10 white cards right now. Like pure white, pure black, right? The stuff they've spoiled for the next set, I honestly think they're almost catch-all. They're just catch-all buckets for cards they didn't want to put color aspects on.
Okay. Fair enough.
Like you look at a card like Tarful, which is a great card in the next set, right? He's just straight hero. They could have made him Vigilance or something if they wanted, but they we don't want to do that. Okay, fine. So they just didn't.
I'm gonna mulligan.
Okay. I'm gonna check mine. I am not. I'll keep this.
Okay.
So we'll do resourcing in a minute. Let's come back to here. There we go.
There's that.
Are you liking this? Because I'm liking what I'm seeing on this side of the table.
I am liking
this. Is really, really strong.
Yeah.
I see now, having played against it, I see why people love it so much.
I think it just like if you don't come into like the go wide stuff, or even like but that's the thing is like you're gonna see U-wing, you're gonna see Han, if you're gonna see one of them, you're gonna see U-wing, Han, or Home One.
Yes,
Home One being the weakest.
But
one.
the beauty of it, in my opinion, is that U-wing gives you the flexibility to choose.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at the top 10 cards, right?
Yeah,
like Vader.
yeah.
Top 10 cards in my deck. If I want to go wide, I'll piece together some stuff to go wide.
Sure.
If I need big, bam, we got big. Here's Home One. Here's Han. Here's whatever. Right.
Sure.
You've got the options. Yes, thank you.
Unfortunately, I think it has to be that one. Oh, sorry, we're gonna show. So you
okay, okay. All right. So let's see. So I kept this hand, and I think you can pretty clearly see why. Like this is a nice start. Not so much here, but I think it will still be okay. So there's a turn 1 play. There's a turn 3 play. I have to figure out what I want to do in the interim. I think I want to do that. I think I want to lean heavy here and just flush this and see what the deck gives me. So that's the play for now. We're gonna try an odd gambit. I'm good.
Okay. So, this is what I'm kind of already decided, but I'll talk through it. So, want that. That's amazing. This is really good into him. And this one is kind of like the toss-up. But I feel like if I'm already going that way, but maybe it's that way instead. This is unfortunate, but I need stuff to play, and this is just too strong. So maybe this is the way we go. Yeah. Let's do it that way.
Good?
Yep.
Okay. All right, let's try this. So, turn 1 play. Shazam.
Yeah, that's fancy.
Who could have predicted it?
Yeah. So actually,
Cab, to answer your question, if you ever have to draw cards off the top of your deck and you do not have cards, you take 3 damage for every card you cannot draw.
3 or 2?
3. 3 damage for every card you can't draw by the rules.
I think, yeah.
I'm like 98% positive, but I'll double check
I
it.
don't know why I'm thinking it's 2. Well, you're probably right.
I'll double check it just to make sure.
It's been a minute. Okay, so we're gonna do the really fancy, or the really risky Han play. I'm going to Han on.
Ooh, on turn 1. Bold, sir.
Well,
So you can play a
I
3-drop?
mulliganed, so
okay.
it's kind of like
This is what you've got to get something on.
Right.
Here we go. If you run out of cards, you continue playing with the cards you already have. Anytime you would draw a card from an empty deck, you instead deal 3 damage to your
Okay.
base for each
You were
card
right.
you would draw.
You were right.
For instance, when you would draw 2 cards during the regroup phase, you take 6 damage instead.
Yeah.
Yep, exactly.
Okay.
Nope, you're wrong, Andrew. It's 3. Rulebook says 3. Okay, I have played. You have done your thing. Hey, look, we're both at 30. Why don't we both be at 29 instead?
Bonk. And then I will play the Falcon.
Okay. And probably smash my A-Wing because you're a jerk. So fine, I will take the initiative and you can kill my A-Wing because
Kill
you're
the
an ass.
A-Wing. Yeah.
Yeah,
Pass.
you're an ass.
And then we're gonna do this, and then I'm gonna pay.
You have to ditch something.
I'm gonna pay the Falcon
And
tax
ditch
with
it.
that,
There
and
you
then
go.
Ditch it, which
Okay.
is just
Feels bad.
Kind of crazy. That
Feels
they
bad,
They
kids.
made it work that way.
Feels bad. What am I resourcing? What am I resourcing? What am I resourcing?
And just a casual Falcon on the board.
I
Turn one.
kind of don't want to resource this, but I kind of do. I don't know that I have many good options if I don't. Let's do it.
Okay. Remind me when the game's over. I need to show you the first 3 cards that I resourced. You're
Sure.
gonna laugh your fool head off.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so hey, look, I'm still doing things. Let's do this.
Yep. We'll do 3 to base.
Sure. I will pass. Or should I just take initiative? I don't think it's going to matter. I'll take the initiative.
Sure.
It's fine. I don't have anything else to play anyway.
Resupply
Sure.
and pass.
Okay.
And then I will play a resource, and then I will pay the Falcon tax.
All right. 3 to base.
3 years.
Hey, that sounds familiar.
Yeah. That guy. Did you get a chance to watch the video that I put in the Discord that my buddy made?
Oh, I had already watched it.
Oh, you had already
I
watched
had already
it.
watched
That's
it. I
right.
had stumbled across it
That's
about 2
hilarious.
days before.
Okay, good deal.
And one of those things that YouTube feeds you because you're interested in Unlimited. And I watched it. And I actually thought it was quite good.
Yeah.
He had a lot of valid criticisms, I
Yeah.
thought. The game is good. It's
Right.
not flawless.
No, yeah,
But it's a good game.
He's a bit of a rager, so that was that was.
In other words, the
his-
fact that he didn't rage, that's a good sign.
Yes. So that video was because I got a 7-paragraph synopsis of his
Oh, really?
outing at a local that was hilarious.
that was he was raging.
hilarious. Yeah,
He was raging.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
big time. But me and him came up playing Yu-Gi-Oh together, so he would rage back then.
So I have two options here.
Okay.
They both feel like they kind of suck. One of them now I think is the right play versus what I had intended to do. So I'm going to go ahead and do it, which is this. Because now I think going into next round, I think I'd take her off for the round and go into next round set up better.
Right.
So that's my play.
I will take the initiative.
Okay. That is you, and I'm going to push that button. And then I will stand around looking gorgeous because I'm playing Sabine. I'm done. That's fine. I don't want her to take unnecessary damage just yet. Especially not when it's effectively near lethal damage.
Right.
Now that feels really, really good. I think I gotta flush this guy though. Or do I flush one of these? Let's flush one of these.
Falcon.
Yes, Falcon Tax. Cab, give me one moment. The answer is yes, but I gotta go find it. Hold on.
What was it?
They were asking for a link to the video we were talking about.
Oh yeah.
It was in Trace Chat, wasn't it? You posted it in here like last week or something.
Yeah. Or I could tell you his YouTube channel too, but it might be easier just to go find it.
It's up here somewhere. It was only a few days ago.
True.
Because I watched it like last Thursday, I think, or
Right.
Wednesday, or
There
something.
it
This is
is.
it.
Yeah.
Yep, this is it. I got it.
Also, I'm the butt of the joke in the first 2 minutes or less than.
Oh,
2
he has a
minutes
joke?
Yeah, he has a joke where he says a friend of mine with a Disney Plus subscription. So
He was talking about you.
Correct. Yeah.
Oh hell, that's funny. I didn't know that. That's funny. Okay, guys, you asked for the link. This is the link to the video we were talking about. It's over on YouTube. It's a guy who does TCG like card game videos, and basically he had some very valid criticisms of. Well, he had good things and bad things to say about him.
Yeah. His video is not just
It's not all bad.
Yeah. The thumbnail is clickbait.
The thumbnail is clickbait.
And he says that in the video.
Yeah,
So.
but that's how YouTube works.
Correct.
If you guys if you watch me on YouTube, you know we've had conversations on chat before about how badly I dislike the clickbait game, but I understand why people do it.
Yeah.
I don't get upset with them over it.
Right.
Okay, you're on the button. Let's go.
Yeah. So we'll wait.
Why do you that's right.
Falcon?
I was like, why do you have an extra resource?
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
no, you resupply them.
Oh
along the
yes.
way.
Yeah. So I'm gonna waylay.
Yeah, of course.
K2.
Of course. Because you're a jackass.
Yeah. Well, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Jackass.
I think this card is gonna feel so much better going into the next set.
Waylay, you think so?
Yes.
Why for?
I just think
I don't necessarily disagree.
It seems like there's a lot more cards that are just like raw stats with either a persistent ability or an on attack ability rather than win played. There's a lot of win played effects currently in the game.
That's true.
And so this card doesn't feel as good.
That's
And
true.
I feel like
because you just give people the opportunity to trigger that again.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So I can put K2 back. I can play a different 4-drop, which has some appeal, but perhaps less appeal.
Right.
You have 2 left. I'm gonna get crapped on unless I deal with this. So I think what I have to do is this.
Sure. And then I'll do.
Yeah,
3
of
hits.
course. So now I have questionable options. Do I go for short-term gain or long-term gain? I think I still have to keep playing the long game. So
3 more to base.
Okay. And then I'll deploy Han.
Yeah. And then we'll do that. Yeah.
I'll take out K2.
Okay.
I still don't know if that's ever right or not.
How many cards in hand?
2.
So do I hit your hand or do the damage? Probably sitting on good stuff. You've only got 2 cards in hand.
And I played dinky stuff.
I'm gonna make you discard a card.
Yeah.
That's probably the wrong play, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Is it random or my choice?
It is your choice.
My choice.
It is your choice. You must choose a card and ditch it.
Okay, we'll do that one.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, your action.
Yeah, because you attacked.
Yeah.
I will take the initiative. I think.
Okay.
I think that's the play.
And then I'll pass.
Okay.
And then I will defeat one. Well, I pay the Falcon tax and defeat one.
I'm at 5. I'm going to 6. I think that is not useful right now. I don't know if you're drawing worse or I'm playing better.
I think you're playing.
I'm not sure I'm playing better.
Bad.
I think I'm. This pissed me off, by the way.
Yeah.
Because I started my opening hand with 3 spaceships.
Right.
And it
That
was like,
was-
you're an. Really?
Yeah.
The one time I actually have a good opening
Yeah.
hand in space, you're like, oh, first turn Falcon. I'm
First,
like,
yep,
bite me.
Yep. Yeah, that's a little much.
That was skanky.
Yeah.
All right. What am I doing? I'm on the button. Let's do 3 to base.
Sure. We'll do 4 to base. Resource.
Bollocks. I've sort of done this wrong. Whatever. It's done now. No, I did end up doing this wrong.
I'll trade with it.
Yeah, it's not a trade. 2 with a raid 1. Only when attacking.
I only took
You're
one.
still
Yeah,
alive.
yeah,
that's
yeah.
the irritating. That's why I debated doing it.
Right.
I thought if I put this out here, is he going to go for it? He'd be smart, but I don't know. Like, I turns out I did misplay that, so that's on me. So whatever, it's done now. I'm going to end up doing this, which is suboptimal, but at this point, it's done.
All right, and then I'm gonna home one,
Yeah.
and we will take. We'll take a Echo Base Defender
Sure.
for free.
I'm broke and everything is exhausted, so I will take the initiative.
Fair. Pass.
Okay.
We're going to get rid of that guy and then pay the Falcon tax. Well, actually, do I want to heal the Falcon? We'll have to defeat one. Do I want to bounce the Falcon to my hand? Yeah, because you have the initiative. So you know what? I'm going to bounce the Falcon in my hand.
Okay. I need to resource something. I'm trying to figure out what it is. Sorry.
Take your time.
I think it. I sort of hate this. I really need it to not. It's going to end up being you. A few moments ago, that would have felt. A few turns ago, that would have been good, but not now. Now it feels pretty awful. All right. Two to your base.
We'll do
7?
7.
So I'm down to 20. No, 21. I missed one somewhere. I've missed a few along the way. There we go.
Ooh.
4 damage.
Yep.
And we'll ready this guy.
Okay. We will Ewing. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
They're trying to figure out how you got home 1 on the board.
Because when I swung with Han,
Yeah,
he
you
gets
get
me-
one out.
He gets me to 8.
I guess that they were just saying after the tax and everything, they were trying to figure out how you, with the Falcon tax, how you had enough.
Because didn't I play a I played a piece of ramp this game.
You have. Oh yeah. You're one up on me. You resupplied. I thought.
Yeah,
Yeah, you should have 8 out now.
correct. Because what are you at? 7?
I'm at 7. So are you
Oh, yeah.
8?
Yeah, I'm at 8.
But home 1 came out last round
Correct.
because of Han.
Correct. Oh.
But the Falcon tax meant you wouldn't have had. You should have had 1 unavailable. You should
Did I
have
ramp? Did I ramp twice?
I don't think so. Check and see if you got resupplies in there, but I don't think so.
Did I skip a turn of not paying the Falcon tax?
It's maybe we might have missed it.
Maybe I missed it. But I have.
You have 2 resupplies in there, but I didn't think you resupplied
I don't
twice.
think I played them
You only
twice.
played 1 that I can think
So
of.
did I missed the Falcon
That's okay.
tax?
We might have screwed that up. That's fine.
That's my fault.
It's
if I did.
well, it's again, it's the responsibility of the players to monitor these things, and
Right.
sometimes I've caught it, and sometimes I haven't.
Right.
So
So we'll Leia to exhaust the beam. Falcon, Vanguard Ace.
why am I even playing this game? What a joke!
So the Vanguard Ace is a 4/4.
This is infuriating.
Yeah.
I've not. Normally, when you play a red deck, you don't have any problem keeping crap on the board, but you're
Right.
just like, nah, I'll just slap your stuff away and murder it. It's no big
Yeah.
deal. I started my opening hand with 3 starships, and you know how many I've gotten to play? 2.
Yeah.
Or 3. I think I've played 3 of them. You murdered them all. It's
Sure.
just ridiculous.
Yeah. But I think. Did I mess that up, or did I play 2 resupplies?
I don't think you played 2.
I don't think I did.
I know you. I feel very confident you played 1, because back on turn 3, no, you waylaid instead of resupplying. You played a I thought you played a resupply somewhere along the way, though.
I definitely played 1.
I think you played 1.
But yeah, that wouldn't put me at 8. So I just missed the Falcon.
I think maybe we missed a turn or something. That's whatever.
Okay.
It sounds like we screwed it up,
Yeah.
but crap happens. I mean,
Because this was the turn that I let the Falcon come back to my hand.
yes, correct.
So it
because
definitely-
I screwed. So I won't pretend I've played flawlessly either, right?
Right.
Like I put red 3 out there, basically daring you to murder it, and of
Correct.
course you did.
Right.
So I should have made some better choices along the way as
Sure.
well. I should have waited until you exhausted it, then played red 3.
Right.
My plan was to play red 3 and then the wing leader and buff red 3 to make it harder to kill, keep it on the board,
Sure.
blah, 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 right?
Yes, I'll get right on that, Les. No, that's not a thing. We can probably clean this up because I'm just not. I have no way back from
Right.
this. This is lunacy.
I mean, even like if I didn't have that out, that Ewing play,
that's still pretty awesome. Like,
right? This board state of a Ewing play.
mean, that
you're,
alone is-
you'd be up 7 health, but this is still a board state.
I mean, I'd be a little closer. The game would be a little closer to
Sure,
even.
right.
But I am sitting on a Fleet Lieutenant in my hand, so I can at least clean one of these clowns up.
Right.
Right. We probably need to call it anyway. Well, I don't know how late you can stay.
I had told myself like a little past 10.
10 was, I normally stream until 10.
Gotcha.
So we can do one of two things. We'll pack this one in.
Sure.
It sounds like we screwed this up. Whatever. Do you want to play one more or you want to call it?
Let's just go ahead and call
Okay,
it.
that's fine. I have no problem with that.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
late. I had a very
Yeah,
long day.
Right.
I spent 9 hours in another meeting today, so I'm very glad that
Spent
that's
9
over.
hours in a meeting.
Yeah, baby. Man, we're in offshore oil and gas. We don't know anything by half measures.
Well, yeah. No, of course not.
Anything worth doing is worth seriously overdoing in
Yes,
my
no.
world.
No, 100%.
So it is quite ridiculous. It is quite ridiculous. Well, I don't know about you, but I had a lot of fun.
No, I 100% did. Thanks for inviting me over.
Always.
Again. It was
And
fun.
don't forget, next week, hoping for the same thing, if you're available.
Yeah, it shouldn't be.
Okay, that's fine. I will try and have something else built by then that I want to dick around with.
Yeah,
I like this. I think there's things to like here. It
Yeah.
needs a little bit of love. I'm also not convinced that this is really ready for prime time yet.
Sure.
I think Double Aggression is like right on the cusp of being good. And I think
There's so many good cards coming.
I think
that
the-
kind of fill in those spots.
I
Of
think-
like playing mediocre cards.
I feel like the state of red, I mean, as strong as it is on the hero side right now, it's going to get even more insane
right.
in the next set.
Yep.
And then I think villain red
Comes into its
comes
own.
into its own.
Yeah. And,
right?
And
I mean,
there's like 3 potential.
oh, I know. It's crazy.
Kylo, Grand Inquisitor, and
Bosk.
I don't know about Bosk.
I'm telling you, Bosk yellow, Bosk cunning is 100% going to be a thing. All the bounty hunters, you're going to have.
But I want that to be CAD. I want that to be the.
Then try
CAD
then
deck.
then try it with CAD and a red base. Either way, I think the deck is playable.
Sure,
Okay.
sure.
Because almost every good villain bounty hunter is in red or yellow.
Yeah.
Zuckuss, Forlom, Fett,
I can't
Dengar,
believe how
Django.
strong they made Zuckuss and Forlorn.
Zuckuss and Forlom are amazing. Like,
Yeah.
what can you think of a better four drop into a 5 drop in the
Yeah.
game? Like, I don't think there is one.
No.
Imagine Fett into Zuckuss, Fett into Forlom into Zuckuss.
Yeah.
Like, bam, bam, bam. Like, what an amazing. That's gonna feel good when you pull that off.
But see, I want that to be the CAD deck.
But there's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
So here's the thing. CAD, I feel like I love CAD.
Mm-hmm.
Like the mechanics of him. The struggle that I have when I look at Cad Bane is how does he replace Boba? Boba is like the reason we don't see enough Thrawn right now
Mm-hmm.
is that Boba is just so stinking strong. Villain Yellow is a great pair. But Boba is just too damn good for his own britches.
Yeah.
And so Thrawn is like relegated to like 3rd tier, even though he's actually quite good.
Yeah.
But he's just not there.
Okay.
And so it's like now so in my mind, if when you want to play villain scum,
Yeah.
like scum villain,
Right.
Boba and Cad are both valid options.
Yeah.
How do you choose? I'm not sure that's an easy choice.
I think it comes down to if that the flamethrower Vambrace thing ends up actually being good, because that combos so well with CAD.
It really does.
And then maybe Bombing Run comes in a little bit of its own as well.
I hope so.
to kind of clean stuff up
I hope
after
so.
you've damaged stuff with CAD. I don't know. CAD's like one of my favorite characters. So I just love CAD.
Me too.
Yeah.
I loved Cad in Destiny.
I did too.
Playing Cad in Destiny was
Cat-
amazing.
What was the deck? It was like Cad
was-
Bane and Arinda Price was like one of the combos.
I think that's right. I no longer remember. But I
believe
remember
so.
I remember absolutely loving Cad's card in that game. His
Yeah.
dice were really strong. His ability was good. I loved playing Cad.
Right.
And he came with his little dual pistols.
Yep.
Right? I think like when you played one, it let you search the other one out of the deck or something. I don't remember.
Maybe.
I don't remember. But it was either way, Cad was a very strong
Yes.
card in Destiny.
Yeah.
And I loved playing him. And so I'm glad for him to come back. I just feel like Boba is so far ahead of the curve.
He is.
He's got to run like you got to really want to play Cad Bane.
Yeah, it's funny too. Like, because I don't feel like anyone's really having that discussion yet of are cards going to be errataed and or limited. And it's funny that my buddy brought that up in his video.
He did. He was very pointed about that
because he's a Yu-Gi-Oh player.
Okay.
And the list, like he makes a big deal and like a joke out of it, is like the list. Because in Yu-Gi-Oh the ban restricted list is like a big thing in Yu-Gi-Oh.
The naughty list.
So he's like already talking about that, and I don't think he even talked about Boba. That's the card that I think needs to be errated. Like he was very much like Overwhelming Barrage is crazy, which it is.
I thought he did touch on Boba in that video. I don't remember.
Maybe he did. But Boba, he needs to come out on 6.
Yeah, Andrew's right. On YouTube, Andrew's like Boba's ability, and when you combine, if he came out on 6, I think he'd be
he's
fine.
fine. I think he'd be fine.
He coming out on 5 for
It's
4/7
is not okay.
for his ability. It's too strong.
Yeah,
It's too strong. If they would honestly, they could honestly probably errata him to 6,
and he'd be fine.
and he'd be fine. I don't think anybody bat an eyelash. He would still be played. He'd
No,
still be
100%.
good.
Yeah.
But I don't think he would grow. I don't think he would overrun the rest of Villain Yellow the way he does right now.
And yeah, that's the thing, is that because I've had this discussion with other people where like, but other decks are winning. It's not like he wins every single game.
No, he doesn't win
but
everything.
He's going to box out the
Exactly.
other yellow villain
Correct.
cards and make
Correct.
it to where why would you ever play any other yellow villain character?
Precisely.
So
Which is what he's done with Thrawn, which is a
Correct.
card that I
and that's
desperately want to play.
right,
and just
that's
haven't found
what
a good
I
match
fear
for.
he's going to do with Cad Bane.
I agree.
And even Bosk to an extent. Bosk being red, just because I think most of the bounty hunter and scum stuff is yellow.
There's a lot of it in red.
There is,
Dengar, Django,
Yes.
and Kirstan are all in red.
and
So,
isn't Punishing One in red too?
Punishing One is in red. Relentless is in red.
Yeah.
There's that one where you like attack with 2 bounty hunters as an action is a red card.
yeah.
There's a lot of really good bounty hunter stuff in red in this
Fair.
next set.
Okay.
That's why I think if you want to play bounty hunter villain, find some combo of red and yellow that works for you.
Sure.
Cad red, Fett red, Bosk yellow. Pick something. I think all 3 of those are valid ideas for the same overall deck archetype.
Right.
Personal opinion.
Okay.
Because it give you basically give you access to the same card pools, and at that point it's a question of which leader do you prefer, or
Right.
which base do you prefer.
Sure.
You know.
Yeah, because that's the thing too. We haven't seen any bases with text on them.
We haven't seen it, and there's a rumor going around there may not be any in this set.
I think that's because people heard that there's no rare bases, so they just associate rare base with text.
Yes.
In my mind.
Yes.
But that could be true. Maybe they skipped the set. Honestly, I would not be upset if there were all the bases were just 30 health bases in this next set.
I would be fine with that.
Because I feel like the rare or the epic action special bases should kind of, it shouldn't be an every set thing. Because then I think they would get into that mode of, oh, the new 25 health epic action green base is better than the last set one.
Well, let me throw this idea at you. And of course, we're going to find out soon enough.
Yeah.
But my thought was, we have common bases. All the common bases are 30 HP. At the moment, all the rare bases are 25 HP. What if you made some uncommon bases that had some kind of text, I don't know what it would be, that were 27 HP?
Right.
Right? Like it's like we talked about before during the tournament. There's a ton of design space that can still be explored with bases.
Yeah.
I personally feel like, someday for the villain side, we're going to see some kind of crazy, or maybe even for the rebellion side, some kind of crazy legendary base. I think that would be interesting.
Right.
Right? Something Death Star-ish or Yavin 4 Headquarters of the Rebellion-ish.
Right.
Like something like that. I think there's ideas there, and I'm curious to see if they bother with it, or if they're like, no, this is cool. We don't, and I'm okay with either one.
Right.
But I'd be curious to see if they bother, if they explore that or not.
Okay. Yeah, because they did get to like a weird place, not a weird place, but like some extra design space in Destiny with the plots. Yeah, there's not really room for something like that in this because there's no point system.
True, but you could also just write the rules to say that you get a base, a deck, and a
well, no,
objective.
And
I don't know.
And it's not even that I want that. It's
No.
just maybe more bases that have, in Hearthstone they call them quests,
Yes.
so that you fulfill something,
Right.
and then the base does something crazy.
Yeah, well,
instead
or
of it
something-
being once
or
per
s-
game, you're trying to fulfill a certain criteria.
So imagine a base where it's not just an epic action where once per game as an action I do something cool.
Right.
This is once per game when you once per game when you collect a bounty.
Right.
Restore 3 health to this base.
yeah, exactly.
I don't know, something like that.
Right.
Like there's a lot of different ways you can go with it. As an exchange for that, the base starts with 25 health or 27 health or
Yeah.
whatever. Right? I
Right.
don't know.
Right.
And maybe they're not common. Maybe they're uncommon.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Right.
I don't personally like that because in my experience, uncommons are always the hardest cards to obtain play sets of.
Okay.
Because they're usually they're deck staples that you want
Right.
multiples of. Cards like Overwhelming Barrage,
Right.
And it's almost easier to get some rares than it is to get certain uncommons.
Okay.
But I mean, unless you go buy, if you buy 2-3 boxes, you probably got most of what you need.
Right.
But if you're just a casual player,
Sure,
going
I get
pack
what
to
you're
pack,
saying. Yeah,
uncommons.
I see what you're saying.
It's very easy. I'm going to go buy some singles, but sometimes it's finding uncommons is a real pain in the ass.
No, for sure.
Yeah. Anyways, you got to get out of here.
Yep.
I got to get some sleep, guys. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight. We're going to be back next Monday.
Yeah, I'll be back.
Next Monday, same time. We'll do more of this. I'll have something else built. I don't know what. I might try. You've played all that Hero Blue. I have never tried Hero Blue.
So I wanted to build it today, and I just kind of ran out of time. Instead of that, I probably will take that Krennic apart because it just, I don't know, I wasn't really feeling it.
Okay.
I want to give Luke Green another chance.
Okay.
That's one that I only gave it a few games, and I was like, I miss all my red cards.
I like it. I like where your head's at because I've watched some games of that and
Yeah.
thought that looks really interesting.
Yeah.
So okay.
I think I'm going to build that instead.
Okay.
But what were you talking about?
I don't know. I've also seen. I may try some Han myself just because
Okay.
I've never actually played the leader.
There is a blue Han deck.
Yeah, I was gonna say Han Blue is one that
Yes.
kind of intrigues me a little bit.
Right.
Your big drops aren't home one. It's it's Luke instead. That
Correct.
kind of thing.
Correct.
But I think there's something there. Talking about Chewie, I'm not a big Chewie fan.
I think Chewie might be really good in the next set.
I hope so.
Let the Wookiee win.
Oh, the Wookiee decks are going to be real. Those are going to be a real thing.
I think a Wookiee deck is going to be real.
Those are going to be a real thing. That's going to be fun to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to look around. I want to try and what I'm trying to, the set's going to be this set. Set one's going to be over for exclusively
Sure.
in another few weeks.
Right.
I want to try and experiment with some stuff that I haven't gotten to yet. So
Sure.
this is why I'm glad you're able to come over.
Yeah, for sure.
So I appreciate it.
Yeah, it's been fun.
All right, guys, listen, we're out. Hope to see you next week. In the meantime, appreciate it, and we will catch you later. Y'all have fun. I've got to find the right button that says outro. There it is. Peace.
Night, y'all.
See yous.